I salute you wherever you are. I salute you, guys. I salute you. Wow. Welcome to the City Boy. City Boy. City Boy. City Boy. City Boy. City Boy. Is our president. Is our president. City Boy. 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 Eh, 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 eh. I see all of you. Dayo, Zainab, I see you. Ada Cheze, Anyanwu, I see you. Obiora, City Boy, 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 City Boy. Guys, welcome to the City Boy movement. Our job is to make sure, as patriotic Nigerians, we are supporting our president in everything, policies, projects, everything that the president is doing. We are going to support our president to become successful. That's what we are here for. We can see a lot of changes that have happened already, and most of us, we are proud of our president. Okay, already there's a lot of predictions that is coming in already that Asiwaju Tinubu GCFR, our own president, His Excellency, okay, he's going to be the best president of Nigeria in history, ever since the history of Nigeria. The City Boy is going to go down as the best president ever Nigeria ever had in history of Nigeria. So yes, the City Boy is going down as the best president ever, because there's every indications, there's every signal, there's a lot of predictions already coming in that the City Boy is going to be the best president, of course, and that's why we cannot forget, what the City Boy told us, that renewed hope is here, renewed hope is back, renewed hope is here. All of us should unite together as one people, as Nigerians, and enjoy this moment. Guys, I don't need too much of preaching to let you know that there's a lot of things that is already happening, and the City Boy have everything under his control. This is for the first time everybody can see we have a president that is tough, that knows what he's doing, a president that is tough, smart, young. Our president is young at heart. I mean, what that means is that his minds, his ideas are more than even young people's mind. That is what the City Boy is all about. This is the first time we have a very smart, tough president that knows what he's doing. He's taking decision at the right time, and he does not allow the miscreant and people around him to confuse him or to try to bring him down. So we are happy that for the first time in the history of Nigeria, we have the best president ever, a president that is consistent, focused, tough, vision-driven. He has a plan, to turn Nigeria to a prosperous country. Of course, he said prosperity is here. Security is going to be fixed. Electricity is going to be solved. So, of course, I've received a lot of information. Many people, explaining and trying to explain what the City Boy has done already. That refineries in Nigeria will start working, things will start working, and all of that. Even the people that try to truncate democracy, because the Nigerian Labour Congress, as it used to be today, is no longer the same. The Nigerian Labour Congress is now a party, is a partisan organization, is now a party, and cannot speak on behalf of Nigerians. Are you getting me now? So yeah, so that is very, very clear today, and that is why, as you can see, all of us, we are happy. That's why you see me, I come early today. I want to try to come early, but I don't know. Hopefully, I don't have much time, but I'm so much happy because lots of people that understand the direction of the country can now see that we now have a president that knows what he's doing. And there's a lot of direction to even investors, international community, that yes, there's a new beginning, there's a new Nigeria, there's renewed hope in Nigeria, and that is possible because the City Boy is here. And for me and you, some of you might be thinking elections are over, campaigns are over. What is it we are going to be doing what is it we are going to be talking about? That is why we have the City Boy movement. In case you don't understand what we are talking about, the City Boy movement is a movement of patriotic Nigerians coming together with their skills, ideas, experience. It doesn't matter where you live, whether you live abroad, in the US, in the UK, America, of course, Canada, anywhere you are, we come together as one people with our ideas to support our president. There are so many people in the City Boy movement. They have lots of ideas. Some people have they have money to invest. They have companies identifying with us. They have, companies coming together to assist our people back home. To make sure we set up things that is going to be working. I get me. So in the couple of days, we are going to be announcing these things. And for people, we need people that are consistent, people that know what we are doing. We want to set out a model for our country. It is no longer time for people to be complaining and be making noise and be saying, okay, no, we want to be part of the government by making sure that we contribute, we play our own role, we play our own part in the nation building. That is what we are doing. And there's money available, there's grant, there's resources. The City Boy said, yes, there's going to be loans available for businesses, for small businesses. So let me tell you something in case you don't know. Instead of you to join all these criminals, all these Biafra IPOB criminals to cause problem in the country, I will advise you to, what you need to do right now is to register your business, set up your company legally, begin to pay tax so that you can be able to have the ability to receive support from the government of our president. Yes, the government of Nigeria, because the City Boy wants small businesses to grow, tech companies. So if you have ideas, this is opportunity for you. I'm telling you now, because when the opportunity will open, it is only those that are ready that will succeed. Are you getting me now? Because it's no longer business as usual. We remember some time ago where some people were giving money. The federal government has given lots of people money through Shopee, through different names of programs that the federal government have given people. I remember those days they used to say trader money. Trader money. Where is the trader money today? But if some people want to complain, they say, oh, Nigeria government has not been doing it. But I can tell you that there are lots of money that have been allocated for lots of things to be done, but nobody is doing it. They will collect this money and they don't use them. So this opportunity for you to be part of something that is big, instead of you to be sitting down there and be complaining and be saying, oh, what is the government doing today? What is it doing today? What is it doing today? My brothers and sisters, this is time for you to be part of something that is big, the City Boy movement. Okay? The news today is that the court has dismissed all those they are 25%. Many times you will hear them say 25%, 25%, 25%, 25%. Today, all those rubbish conversation, all those cases that has been filed against the City Boy, all of them have been dismissed one by one. And they are not just dismissing it. There is punishment. They say fine. For example, the lawyer that brought some, they say Abuja resident, they say Tinubu cannot be the president of Nigeria or cannot be inaugurated because he did not get 25%. All those things is rubbish, because the court has dismissed that rubbish and fined the lawyer one Wachuku something. You find the lawyer 20 million or 40 million. That is to tell them that it is not government of noise. This is a government that know what it's doing. So there are so many of these things. It's nothing. Yesterday we saw the court of industry have stopped all these miscreants in the name of Labour Congress to go and sit down. Are you getting me now? To go and sit down. So now that is the reason why we are saying that as everybody is predicting that the City Boy is going to be the best president of Nigeria in history, and we can see the handwriting. It is very, very clear that the City Boy is already, he knows what he's doing, and there's nothing that can stop the City Boy, guys. Okay, so that is the latest information for the court. We have already known what is going to happen in the court. We told you all these things is just a waste of time. Are you getting me now? They are just wasting their time. But by the way, there are some people that are still deceiving their brothers and sisters. For example, the IPOP criminals, the Biafra criminals. Today, I believe you have seen a letter from Ijele Speaks. The letter is on my page, is on the page. We have posted that letter. Ijele Speak is seeking that the federal government should take proper action with all these Biafra IPOP criminals. using different groups, ESN or whatever they call it, unknown government and all this rubbish to be destabilizing the country. We no longer want criminals to be destabilizing the country. And now we have a governor in Enugu state that has given a ban, put a ban to anything sit at home or whatever. That is how it's supposed to be. We have people that are ready to take action to stop the criminality that has been going on for a very long time. I also know that the federal government is also looking to it. Of course, all of them, they are being traced anywhere they are to capture them one by one. So now we have a president that wants all of us to be united, to have one thing in mind. Today we saw the interview with Wike. I don't know how many of you have seen interview with Wike. These are the people that know what they are doing. Guys, if you don't know what is going on, Nigeria is back. Are you getting me now? Renewed hope is here. The city boy is here. Are you getting me now? Okay. The city boy. I'm also receiving some information that all the borders has been opened, this and that. Oh, the borders have been opened, this and that. I mean, well, for me, there are so many fake news, there are so many rubbish news, but all I want to tell you is that don't worry. The city boys say that renewed hope is back here. Let all of us unite and enjoy this moment. Guys, it's going to be a moment of enjoyment in our country, Nigeria. Most of us, we are proud to be Nigerians. It's something to be proud about. All of you, for you to have this feeling, you need to be contributing positively to the country, to the activity, to the development of the country. In your little way, in your whatever you can do, this is opportunity for you. And for those of you that are looking for people to support, in the City Boy movement, we have small businesses. We have people that are putting in their business plans. We have different people are coming together for their business to grow and all of that. So we also need investors and people that are that have ideas and skills. Whether you live abroad, some of us, we have experience all over the world. This is time for us to bring those experience, those ideas back home to contribute to the development of our country. This is the right time to do it because now we have a president that is concerned. Are you getting me now? We have a president that is concerned. It's no longer a story that if you see anybody talking about Labour Congress, they are Labour Party. They are now a party. Nigerian Labour Congress is now a party. Some days ago we saw a video of Labour Party. Yes, Labour Party is now the office. The Nigerian Labour Congress office in Nigeria is now Labour Party office. Somebody sent that video across. I think, let me see if I have it here. You understand me? Yeah. Okay, I'm just going to read this. He said, the case that was filed in Abuja, just for you to get the information, he said, by the so-called residents of Abuja was just dismissed this morning by the court for lack of jurisdiction and locus standi. The cost of 20 million was awarded against the lawyer, Chuks Nwachukwu. I told you that the people that are running the Labour Party, the people that are causing problem all over the country are a bunch of criminals, most especially from the southeast in the name of Biafra IPOP. You can see the name, Chuks Nwachukwu. He says he's a lawyer. Instead of him to start his career, his law career on the right foot, you are coming to fight our government. You are making a very big mistake. Additionally, the court directed that case file and all processes filed to be transmitted to the legal practitioners disciplinary committee for appropriate disciplinary action against the lawyer. So you see, so if you are just a new lawyer and they just deceive you to collect more money to do rubbish, now your practice as a lawyer is going to be in a jeopardy. Are you getting me now? So now, there is something that most Nigerians don't understand, that when the city boy keep on talking about the eradication of multiple exchange rate, you don't know that we are on the path of success, guys. That is why all those people that have been making money, dubious money, making you to be suffering, all these Labour Congress, all these oil cabals, all these marketers that is making life difficult for you, all of them is going to be gone. Because we know that the city boy is concerned. There is not going to be any all these multiple exchange rate anymore. There is going to be a single naira exchange rate, which is something that is very, very important. You understand me? So, and of course, the city boy has been meeting with different heads of strategic agencies, giving them executive direction. Of course, the military is also working with the city boy, of course. So there's a lot of things. People have seen a lot of surplus, trade surplus in the stock market. There's a boost in the stock market, of course. So many things. And there's peace in Nigeria because right now, some miscreants and some criminals are waiting. They want to see what the city boy is doing. If you do PIM, you see anyhow. If you do anyhow, you see anyhow. Because all of us, we are ready. We are now the one policing our communities. So, that is what everybody is talking about. Everybody can see. And that is why I'm telling you that the city boy is going to be one of the best president ever in history of Nigeria. And that is what is going on already. Are you getting me now? And of course, you know that the city boy is a man of the people. He has been, even upon all the criminalities of the Nigerian Labour Congress and some other unions, the city boy is bringing all of them together. He's having meetings with them. If you understand the strategy of the city boy, I've told you the 40 laws, right? Is it the 40 laws, which I shared here the other time, that the city boy is using and become successful? Draw your enemies closer. Today, many of you have been saying, oh, the city boy is still working with MFLA. You don't understand. I don't want to go deep into that one. But you see, for you to become successful, you have to be strategic in your actions and your ideas. This is the first time in history we have a president that does not make noise, but is taking action. So today, somebody went to, was it today or some days ago? Somebody went to Nigerian Labour Congress. I'm going to post this video later, just to prove to you that the Nigerian Labour Congress is no longer working for the people of Nigeria. Nigerian Labour Congress is now a party. In fact, Labour Party to be precise. They have been working for Labour Party. They have not still gotten over of the loss of the presidency, of the election to the city board. So they have allowed themselves to be used by the people in Labour Party. So somebody went in there and recorded a video and said, this is evidence that these people are no longer working for Nigerian people. So you can see this video. I'm going to show you. I'm going to be explaining it. You can see this video now. The brother is going to the Labour Party office straight up in Abuja. Are you getting me? That's the address. You can see that, if you can see. Okay, going there, and then he's going to show you things that you will never believe what is going on. These guys have never been working for us. So now there's a proof of what we have been talking about, that the Nigerian Labour Congress is no longer working for the people of Nigeria. They are working for Labour Party. They are now partisan, which means they are not. Look at it, Nigerian Labour Congress, right? You can see that Nigerian Labour, but you see, look at Labour Party banners everywhere in the office of Nigerian Labour Congress. Can you see it? In the office of the Nigerian Labour Congress, you can see Labour Party materials everywhere. So it means they now have a party and they are working for the party. Nigerian Labour Congress is now, this is a very serious issue that we, the Nigerian people, we don't want anything to do with Nigerian Labour Congress, except the executive of that organization. All of them should resign. We have not received any report yet that they have not resigned. We want the Nigerian Labour Congress, the executive of Nigerian Labour Congress, all of them must resign. Since they are no longer working for the people, they are now working for Labour Party, which is partisan. Anybody that is partisan cannot think straight, especially when they have lost. So we know that the Nigerian Labour Congress lost in the election. They lost to the city boy. Look at the office of the Nigerian Labour Congress is now Labour Party office. Can you see it? You see the material of the Labour Party everywhere. Can you see it? Can you see it? They are using it as Nigerian Labour Congress house is now used as Labour Party house. Can you see it? So that is not what we are going to, that is not acceptable. That is not acceptable. So if you are wondering how come the Labour Congress is now working against the people, that is because they are now partisan and they are not working for the people anymore. Are you getting me? So for us, we are happy what the court is doing. We are waiting for the court to give a command. All those executives, in fact, if it's possible, we'll scrap it and give you another name because they have been bastardized. We don't want anything that will stop us from growing this time around. We want Nigeria to grow. We want development for all of us. We don't want some people sitting down somewhere to be benefiting from the sufferings of all of us. Are you getting me now? So it's a welcome development that every of these things have been busted, and now the city boy is on the throne. And see, there is something remarkable about the city boy government. Some of you would think that the city boy will just become the president of Nigeria, and his tenure, when he finishes, it will go. No, he is setting the foundation for progress. See, that is why we are so happy. We are not happy that our president is just the president of Nigeria. No, we are happy because we know that the city boy will put the right foundation in place for Nigeria development and prosperity. That is it, because after him, the next person that will come must be somebody that will continue. Government is continuity. We need people of the same mindset, like, of course, thinking, to continue to lead us on the path of success. Just like what is going on in Lagos. Successful government. I get it me now. Is the same thing that we need. After the city boy, of course, the North is coming in, which is the turn of the North, and there's going to be the right people that's going to continue from there. That's what we are talking about. Allah say thank you, my brother, for saying the truth. So it's true. These people are mad. Yes, all of them have been busted. There is nobody supporting any of them. I have not seen anybody in any day supporting anything Labor Congress or whatever they are doing. Are you getting me? Because everybody can see that they don't have anything good for us. And those ones that they think that we have been making noise, they are beginning to see. Obon Naya Mwachi, thank you very much. I salute you. I see all of you. Let the people, 48 laws. Is it 48 laws? Yes. 48 laws, right? Thank you very much for reminding me about what I said. Maybe I made a mistake there. 48 laws of power. You know, we have said it, go and read about the 48 laws of power. It's a book. Go and read about it. You can make a lot of exploits. See all these people that is causing problem in the Southeast. Very soon, you will not hear about them anymore. If you have not read the letter from Ijele Speaks, go and read the letter from Ijele Speak. Ijele Speaks wrote a letter to the city boy, to the president of Nigeria, addressing the issues that is going on in the Southeast. You know how these people, they use all these propaganda, all these games. By now, all of us are supposed to understand the games of these IPOP criminals, Biafra criminals, how they have been playing their games and all of that. They are a bunch of criminals, and we know that in the next 6 months, we are not going to hear them anymore, because they'll be gone very soon. All those ones that are doing contribution, sitting down somewhere, causing nuisance everywhere, we are waiting for them very, very soon, guys. Are you getting me? Oh, somebody say, my brother, we can't see well. It's not showing very well on the screen. Okay, I will upload the video, let others see. Many people have seen the video. Are you getting me? If you have not seen the video of the Nigeria Labour Congress office, now Labour Party, I will upload it on the page so that you see it. It's true. What we are saying is true. What we have been telling you is true. Are you getting me? So, all right, guys. So today I want us to look at Wike. Wike interview today on Wike's interview today was super. These are the people that understand. These are the next people in line, the people in government that is going to give you details of what is going on. I just want us to listen. He said the kind of leadership we need, he's telling you that the city boy is offering Nigerians the kind of leadership that we need. So it's a wonderful, most of you know that Wike, we cannot remove Wike in the city boy government, of course. We are expecting Wike to have a very wonderful, maybe role to play in the city boy government. And he's already starting. There are a lot of series of meetings that we have seen. Are you getting me now? So Wike himself, he's hailing the city boy for the removal of fuel subsidy, which is something, of course, is something to talk about. I just want us to listen as we move.
I told you before now, I will leave this state without carrying security going everywhere. No, I told you that. And I told you I'm not going to run away from this state. How many governors can you now see visible? Come out. How many people? If EFC want to invite me, I told you if EFC invites me, they will stay in the United States for 6 months. They will take them project by project. Look at what we did there. Look at where this money went. See what we did there. Now, let them invite me. I'm not afraid of that.
All right, Excellency. Let me come in here. Yeah, we're talking about you leaving office only a few days ago, and the Nigerians. We also are talking about a president who has just taken over only a few days ago. But if you ask me, I think he has taken some steps so far. I would like to know how satisfied you are with the steps he has taken, considering the fact that you lent your support to him openly from the other side. Yeah.
So this is a question to Wike now concerning the city boy. What does he think about the city boy, what he has done already and all of that? This is why I want you to listen to Wike. Very important.
So how do you feel?
You see, I have told everybody who killed Kent. My people say the first step on the down tells you whether you get good down south or not.
How much is the most you made in
Corey, that's advert. That's advert, guys. Hold on. Yes, so Wike is addressing the media. Of course, they came to him, channels to ask him questions. Of course, and then he's giving them proper answer. And these are the kind of answer that I expect. I'm going to go back there a little bit. Listen.
He has shown a leadership. The first day he took the oath, I said, listen, who must tell ourselves the simple truth? It can be business as usual. See this problem. See this problem. See this problem. To start with, this so-called subsidy is gone. Not how many presidents can take that kind of decision? For me, that is leadership. For me, it shows that he's prepared for the job. It is a hard decision, but you have to take it. No good leader who may swear for his people who begin to provocate. No. He knew. He saw that look. In his campaign, he said it. He did not hide it. PDP president can just say it. Labour president can say it. So all of them know that this is a problem for this country. And having been given the mantle of leadership, why are you going to waste time again? Having told the people, if you're elected, you're going to do it. For me, I felt so happy that yes, we didn't make a mistake. That is the kind of leadership we want in this country.
Did you hear what Wike? See, many of you don't know who Wike is. Wike is not a normal, conventional kind of politician. Wike is a man that if you want to know the truth in politics of Nigeria, go and listen to Wike. And I think that is why all these people, they always go to him. Wike is a man that talk and do. That's why people like us from the south, so go and check history. We don't make noise. We believe in action. We talk and we do. We are not noisemakers. Are you getting me now? So they know that Wike has been active. In fact, Wike is one of the people that reveal a lot of things in the past administration, and now is still active. He's playing a very vital role. And now people, they are asking him, what do you think? And he's giving us his own personal opinion, pure, without any mixing of words. Wike is telling us that this is the kind of leadership that Nigerians want, that we did not make mistake. He said it makes him happy. Wike Nama, you be. We are expecting you by the special grace of God. Of course, I believe there is office that will suit you in the city boy government. You have a role to play. These are people that we want. That is why from the beginning we knew that the city boy government is a government of competence and unity. You see, all these miscreants, all these people that try to divert your attention, that try to make you not to see the plans for you, they are trying to divert your attention, making you to see that, feel that maybe we are not on the right track. Now you can begin to see. You see, all these people that have changed their mouth, that have talked rubbish, all kinds of things, they are the same people that is going to be giving this government credit. Trust me, we have already seen the signal. The signal is everywhere. I think the other day we got a message that the Senate, yes, have approved appointment of special advisors. The city boy, of course, advisors, over 20 of them are there about special advisors. So we are expecting that in the next few days, the city boy cabinet will be reviewed. Of course, there are already names coming out gradually. The people that is going to be working with the city boy is going to be government of unity and competence. That is the key word, government of unity and competence. So you, if you don't want unity, if you don't want us to work together, if you don't want us to be together to achieve, if you bring your problem, we give it to you, wocho, wocho. You see, the city boy government is a government of unity and competence. At the same time, a government that will punish evil and wicked people that want to destroy our economy and destroy our country. That is why I'm so much happy. The city boy that you are seeing is one in a million. He's a master of all. So if you feel that you don't want to work with the city boy, yet you want to be a problem, you will see problem. But if you want to work with the government and you want good thing, you will see good thing. So it's all of them. You might be making noise and be califanting, and it's like, oh, nothing is happening to you. Oh, you are free. My brother, if you do anyhow, you see anyhow. So Wike is telling us that, yes, he feels so happy that we did not make a mistake by choosing the city boy as our president. This is something that is so wonderful, guys. Are you getting me now? All right, let us continue to listen to the Wiki. Very important.
They said it. Labour President said it. So all of them know that this is a problem for this country. And having been given the mantle of leadership, why are you going to waste time again? Having told the people, if you're elected, you're going to do it. For me, I felt so happy that yes, we didn't make a mistake. That is the kind of leadership we want in this country. Everybody, you see, everybody must not like what you have said or what you want to do. When I came and do some shit, this flavor, I got abuses everywhere. Oh, it's this elephant project you want to take money out of the way. This is a container. Which same man will come and say that he's awarding 12 flyovers in 4 years. It was the same man. You just want to pack the body and go. Even when I was awarded it, even 6 months to leave office, they said, oh, this is the money he wants to take now. This is he's telling us everything. But I thank God today. They've seen the beauty. They've seen the transformation. That this thing can be done. But as a leader, if I had followed what people were saying, their conveniences, I would have done it. But I know this is what is good for my people. And my people have learned today, so yes, we really appreciate what you did. So what the president did was to tell Nigerians, listen, I'm prepared for this job. I'm prepared for this job. And that is why some of us will say, look, give him a chance. That statement he made, and with what he has said, I'm not going back. For me, it's everything. For me, it's everything. That's what leadership is all about. It's not a privilege that you come to and say this. In 2 hours you have changed. It's all kind of things that, people will tell you, oh, heaven will come down. For Christ's sake. But what all of us want this country? If you don't want all of us, okay.
So you see that is Wike, For us, we already know that the city boy is the right man for the job, right from the beginning. We cannot compare 30 years of experience to 4 months presidential ambition of Labour Party. Just 4 months presidential ambition. We knew that the right man for the job is the city boy. So we are rooting for the city boy. We have always been rooting for the city boy right from the beginning. And just like what Wike is saying, every day as the city boy unfolds, as the city boy bring new things, as things are happening in Nigeria, it gives us hope and joy that we made the right choice. And that is what we are expecting. We have seen some people are praying, expecting that the city boy will fail, thinking that, oh, the city boy will disappoint us. My dear, the city boy is the man for the job. we are ready for everything with the city boy. So please, if you're among the people that is waiting for the city boy to fail, it might be the wrong thing to do. Are you getting me now? It might be the wrong thing to do. There is blessing in Nigeria, blessing to Nigeria. The city boy is a blessing to Nigeria. You know, our president, His Excellency Asiwaju Tinubu, is a blessing to Nigeria. We can see it, we know it, we understand it. He's a blessing to Nigerians. You see, I spoke to some people today in Nigeria. They were telling me how the cost of transportation have increased. Maybe some places that used to be 100 naira now is now 200. That the transportation fee has doubled and all of that. And that because of that, they feel, oh, we are suffering in Nigeria. I say, no, you are not. You don't understand. You are not suffering in Nigeria. You are being set up for success. And the people that are making life difficult for you are these people that we are trying to talk about, we are trying to expose. Are you getting me now? These are the people that have made life difficult for us. Your brothers and sisters, they are the ones that have tried, they make life difficult for us. There is no need to increase the price of petrol or transportation. There is no need. But you see, sometimes some of these people, some of these business people, Nigerians and all of that, marketers, they always like to take advantage of the situation. So if the cost of petrol in Nigeria now and the increase in the price of stuff are because is because of Nigerians and people who try to use the opportunity, you know, to their own advantage, increasing the price of things. But let me shock you. Very soon, all these things is going to fall. Just like some people have reported that the price of cooking gas has come down. Is that true? The price of cooking gas has come down. Before, it used to be 9,000 something to fill up your gas, depending on the size of your gas cylinder. Now it is now 6,000. So things are coming. It's going to happen. It's going to be price action naturally, because now we are now looking to our government. You know, there's going to be refineries. There's going to be a lot of things going to be happening, guys. So all we need to do is to be very optimistic. Do not allow this miscreant, these people, children of anger and bitterness, that they did not win election. Do not allow them to be part of the people that continue to share fake news. Stop following all these fake pages, all these Biafra IPOP criminal pages that are running propaganda every day, deceiving our people, causing all kinds of confusion. Stop following them, because you are following the wrong people. You will not get the right information. Are you getting me now? Renewed hope is back, and the city boy is in charge. And all of us, we can see the future. He said the future belongs to those who see possibilities when it is not yet obvious. We are already seeing the possibilities of Nigeria becoming back to how we used to be. And our money, the value of our money will be commanding other value of other currencies in the world. I want to repeat that. The value of our money will be commanding the values of other currencies in the world. What that means is that, of course, you have been listening to the city boy that is more interested in agriculture. Agriculture. There is no country that is making progress without producing its food. I get me. And this is, some of you don't know that this is a huge opportunity. My brothers and sisters, if you want to make it, this is the area you need to look into, agriculture. This is the area you need to look into, agriculture. There's a lot of things that can happen in agriculture. Agriculture is not just farming. It's beyond that. There are people that are farming. The product from the farms, you can use it to transform it into something else. That is why for us in the city boy movement, we are focusing on what is called the value added systems. So you can add value to all those agricultural products. And I remember some years ago, there was a particular season, almost all the season, almost all the harvesting season. For example, orange. In Nigeria, during time for harvest, whenever it's time for orange, there's time for orange. Do you notice that the orange will be too much everywhere, that it will be wasted. It will rotten and there's nothing. You can set up a business, a company that can, you buy all the oranges anywhere they are, you bring it to you. You can use orange to you can add value to orange. You can do a lot of things, guys. The same thing in every of our we have this opportunity. It is because we have not been thinking. This is time for us to begin to think. And the City Boy government is ready. Start up businesses, small businesses. You can expand. The government cannot provide job for you. If there's anybody telling you that the government provide job, that is a lie. There is no country in the world that government provide job. The government will create the enabling environment. If you have idea, they will support your business because they want your business to be able to employ people. That is what you don't know. When we hear some idiots, they say, oh, government should provide job for people. Are you crazy? How will government provide job for people? You are the one that will provide job. Businesses will come together, ideas will come together. You will set up your business and then you'll be able to employ other people. If you need money to set up your business, that is where the government comes in. The government can support you with grants, with loans, with everything to be able to set up a business that will be able to employ other people. That is how it's happening everywhere. The America that you want to travel to, it is not, there is nowhere in history that government gives job. Go and find out. There is no place. If government employ you in government offices, that is not job. They are not providing job. I remember some time ago they say, the Nigerian government, they are employing police. They want to give job by employing more police. Is that job creation? That is not job creation. Are you getting me now? So the City Boy government is here and we can see progress already. All the people that have been claiming that they have sense today, that they are now failures. They are running from our pages to another, writing rubbish to say we don't have sense. But we that don't have sense, we have succeeded, we defeated them, we made progress, and we have defeated them and will continue to defeat them. The people that have sense will become senseless and useless because they are a bunch of criminals, and we have seen them. Are you getting me now? So, guys, this is what you need to do. And this is what I'm telling you. You might not get this in a normal conversation, but what we are telling you now is a reality. The government is ready to support your business, to support your idea. Do the right thing, pay taxes, to register your business, follow the formal process so that you can get support from the government, because the government is coming with these grants, with everything, small businesses. So set up your business legally, pay taxes, and you get the support. The government will not provide job for anybody anywhere. It is you and I. When you start your business, you expand your business, you'll be able to employ other people, you'll be able to create job for other people, because the government has supported you, give you money to expand your business and give you policies that will assist you. This is how it's done everywhere in the world. So stop waiting for government to provide job for you because you are making mistake. Now, there's another opening, there's another opportunity now. For example, now this petrol product and all of that, you can become a marketer as well. You can participate because there's chance for everybody. I don't think it's like before, where they say government will give specific licenses to different people, to specific people. That is why we have been failing. And if the government continue to give license to some specific people, they will continue to fail. But that is why the fuel subsidy is gone, because the government is no longer giving license to some specific people from different high places. No, anybody can begin to import. If you have a place where you want to refine oil or refine petrol or whatever, you can bring this. It's a business. This is how to grow. This is how to expand. So there's opportunity for you. The only thing is that some of you don't want to do it legally. You don't want to pay taxes. You don't want to follow the right process. You want shortcut. You want shortcut. Shortcut will not work for you. Are you getting me now? Shortcut will not work for you in the City Boy government. So these are the people that we are looking up to. We are not looking up to failures. Wike is able to deliver his message because as a governor, he made sure that he did what he's supposed to do in Rivers State. In Rivers State. Are you getting me now? In the last administration, there is no governor that have delivered more than Wike. Wike is the number one governor that has delivered the best. Are you getting me now? So that is why we can listen to Wike, and we know that Wike have a lot to say, and it will be very vital in the City Boy government, guys. Are you getting me? That's all I can tell you. You know, some bunch of criminals are busy every day. Give us Biafra, give us Biafra. If you don't give us Biafra, we will burn police station. We would that those they lack ideas. Those are criminals. The city boy knows that these people shouting, "Give us Biafra." Oh, you don't give us Biafra. We don't want. I saw somebody, a well-grown idiot, sitting somewhere in a foreign land, talking rubbish. That you see all of us in Biafra land. We don't accept any Nigerian leader, any Nigerian politician. And I look at the man is enjoying his life in Finland. They say he's in Finland. Some of them say he's in Switzerland. Some of them live in Switzerland. Some of them live in Kuwait. Some of them live different places. They stay somewhere and they will give him rubbish command, but they are enjoying they are enjoying their life where they are. You see, these are a bunch of miscreants. If somebody stays somewhere and be sending you to destroy our community, you'll be shocked what is going to happen to you, because this is not business. These are they lack idea. They lack idea. How can you be sitting down every day in your seat or somewhere? You say the government must give us Biafra, and the government must give us Biafra. You are a winch. You are the disaster. You are the criminal we have been looking for. You lack idea. What idea can you bring on board? You say, give us Biafra, give us Biafra. We don't respect any government. It is the reason why all of you are doing what you are doing in the Southeast is because you don't have a governor. The day you have a governor, that day you will know that your criminalities can no longer hold water. Are you getting me now? I am telling you, this is the reality. If you think that is business as usual, thank God we have been looking out for you. You people are no longer making noise anymore, because now you can see that the city boy government, we are looking for you. So keep making noise and be threatening people and be talking Biafra, 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 bunch of criminals. So Wike is giving us the way it is, and this is the right mind. This is what we need to develop our country, and all of us can do it together. That's all I want to say in that regards. But let's finish listening to Wike before we move.
Must be taken for the interest of Nigeria. Yet there is still a kind of yes, you are kind, but people don't be hashing. What kind? Yes.
He has also made some appointments. Are you satisfied?
What appointments?
Chief of staff. Chief of staff.
Beautiful. Look at what you did. Look at what you did. You see, I am not being a lawmaker, but I know in circumstances like this, you need somebody who can preach, relate with the lawmaker or the lawmakers. He appointed former speaker. Okay, speaker, not former, because his time have not come to do. What's wrong with that? Beautiful appointment. Beautiful appointment. He appointed Akume as secretary to government. Former civil servant, former director of government house, former permanent secretary, became governor, became a minister, and from an engine room of government. Who can be more qualified than that? And look at what the man is doing, balancing. Remember, the Muslim ticket was a serious problem in this country. Was a serious problem in this country. Whether anybody wants to accept the truth or not, it was a serious problem. And that's why you have to be careful. Nigeria is such a complex country that you have to be careful. Don't mind those who are so selfish that they can't see the truth. It was a serious problem for him. And for him, how do I now say, or to show this other section that look, what you think is not what it is. Therefore, I'm going to bring in this government people from these areas too, to assuage them that look, what we're doing is right thing. And he happened to be Christian. And for the North Central, you see the balancing. If anybody tells you, no, don't bother, they can't appoint anybody, it's a lie. Those people don't want this country to be one. These are selfish people. So for me, he has shown that he has that capacity. He has shown to Nigeria that look, what you are talking about election and show my capacity. And that's what Nigerians want.
So you can see that Wike is a sound mind. And we need sound people in government to succeed, not noisemakers. And that is very, very correct. What Wike is saying is very, very correct. The city boy is conscious. He said, I want to be the president of a united Nigeria. I will be the president of a united Nigeria. We can see the city boy uniting different parties, different people. You see, ordinarily, if you allow me, I will not. But the city boy is able to bring everybody together. Can't you see it? There is peace. I'm telling you, there's negotiation. The city boy is bringing everybody on board because he wants to achieve one thing: unity and competence. That is what he wants to achieve, and he's ready to deliver. He just wants people to work with him, to trust him, and to work with him. And that gives birth to what, of course, Wike tried to mention it, that the Muslim ticket was a big problem in this country during the campaign. Of course, the Muslim ticket was a big problem because of people like Obi and the people in Labour Party trying to, use it as a religious war, according to them. It was because of the people, the Biafra people, the IPOP people, that they say, oh, that the city boy want to colonize Nigeria. Remember, so we are waiting for them. That was the same way they say Baba Buhari wanted to colonize the whole country. These guys are a bunch of criminals. I don't believe that the federal government should allow all these criminals to go unpunished. Because if they go unpunished, another evil will come again. The same way they have been shouting, Buhari wants to colonize us. But they have been Christianizing us for a long time. They have been Christianizing us. They have been holding conferences, all kinds of things, Christian events everywhere. Nobody shout that, oh, they want to Christianize the country. So you see, the plan of the evil people, Obi and their brothers in Biafra, IPOP criminals, all the things that they planned did not work. They did not succeed. So Wike is right by saying that, yes, the Muslim was a big problem because of people that allow themselves to be misused in the churches, in the different places, that they try to use them to confuse every other person. But you can see the strategies of the city boy was to be able to win the election and to bring everybody in, and that is what the city boy is bringing. I believe that most of you that was deceived, some of you can now begin to have a rethink, knowing very well that no, what I thought about this man or what they said about the city boy is not correct. You can now see that no, he has a good plan for all of us and is on the right track. And some of these pastors are beginning to open the eyes of their brothers and sisters to say, no, that is very, very wrong. That next time you guys should stay away from politics. And that is true. The city boy government is a government that has exposed a lot of things. And I want to bring your attention to something that is very important. Everything we have said here has always been coming to pass, has always been the truth. The city boy said that this is a superior revolution. Many of you don't understand. There has been a lot of revolution that has happened in Nigeria you cannot see. There is revolution that has happened in the churches. There is revolution that has happened in government. There is revolution that has happened in economy. There is revolution. You might not see it, but I'm telling you that these things has happened because the city boy government expose a lot of criminality, expose a lot of fake things and pastors. The way you believe on these bishops and pastors has reduced, whether you like it or not. And the way they will always be doing as they used to do before will also reduce. They will now know that Nigerians are wise. That was possible because of the city boy. I'm telling you. And to that note, I want you to listen to this pastor. He's a man of God. Is a rule. It's a 48 laws of rule of laws. Yeah, yes, 48. One of the laws. You need to bring what is already in existence. You bring them together. You bring your enemies. You bring everybody, and you get your result. Are you getting me now? Let me show you one of the pastors telling their people now that you see the people that use the pulpit to do all kinds of things. What do they have to say? We are waiting for people like Eneche. There's something that Pastor Paul Eneche said. I don't know what he's going to say in the next 6 months. And every other ones that was making noise, saying all kinds of things, telling Nigerians that, oh, that the city boy want to turn Nigeria to something else. My brother, if you allow us, we would like to be Muslims in that country. That is the truth. Because the people that have been causing problem in that country are mostly Christians. In your state, are they not Christian governors? For example, the people from Biafra IPOP criminals that have been making noise, their governors are Christians, their senators are Christians, everything is Christian there. But when you go there is nothing to write. There is no Muslim man that will collect money from the federal government to build road, and they will not build that road. But you see Christians, especially in the southeast, in the Biafra IPOP criminal that are making noise, a lot of monies were given. For example, the East-West Road. We cannot forget Ike Ekweremadu. How many times the federal government have given that man money to build the road in the East-West Road? How he furnished the money. He's a Christian. So when we go that route, it will be very difficult to get the point. And that is what we are saying. So we have seen that all these things that they lie, all the lies is no longer working. We don't need all these things. We need a leader that is focused, that is smart, that knows what he's doing, that can deliver the country, that can make tough decisions, take drastic steps like the city boy, and we are already on the right path. So many of you should begin to understand that we have a president that understands what is going on, and there's a superior revolution. It's a superior revolution that is already happening already. Are you getting me now? So I want you to listen to this pastor using his pulpit as well to tell people that no, all those things were wrong. All those things that happened that time, they were all wrong. They were not correct. That next time they should learn. I can tell you that. You know, just like what I said there is no Muslim man that will collect money, that will get contract from the government and refuse to do the contract. In fact, there was a video that somebody sent to me from Akwa Ibom, how monies were given to some companies in Akwa Ibom from NDDC to construct this road. They abandoned that road. They received the money, but they abandoned the road. Who are you going to blame? So all this thing does not make sense. So for me, I can see that there's something that has happened in Nigeria, but many of you may not see it. It is called the superior revolution. Many people will begin to think, no, this thing is wrong. And the city boy made it possible. I get me now. Pay attention to this man so that you understand what I'm trying to explain. He's a man of God.
These false prophets that paraded themselves all over Nigeria.
So he's the one saying false prophet. So this is a man of God, though. So when you hear me say fake prophet, because some of you get angry when I say fake prophets, you think that I'm joking. This is a pastor. His name is, they are going to bring his name. Hold on, they will bring his name. When they bring his name, I'll mention his name. Listen to him. Listen,
All these false prophets that paraded themselves all over Nigeria, they started by saying Tinubu will not win. Tinubu will not be sworn in. Then after they declared him winner, they now say he will not be sworn in. They now say on the day of swearing in, he will be arrested. And Obasanjo...
Is that true? Is that true? He's telling you there's a lot of music here, which is not good for what we are doing. But is that true? He's saying there's a lot of false prophets. Even up to today, we still see videos of those false prophets. Guess the people that are sharing it? The IPOP people, the Biafra people, the people from the south, they are the ones sharing it. That's why we know that they are a bunch of criminals. Whether they like it or not, they will know until when they change. They are a bunch of criminals. So this man of God is telling you that lots of these false prophets that they use, from when they say Tinubu cannot win, cannot campaign, cannot do, he campaigned, he won election, and after they say he will not be sworn in, he was sworn in, all these things. Why did you think these people brought all this propaganda? Why did you think these people decided to use propaganda and churches? Why do you think all these things happen? Pay attention, because there's a superior revolution and it has come already. You may not see it.
Has prepared soldiers to take over government. Nonsense.
Remember what he said? He said that even some people say that Obasanjo has gone to Russia to prepare soldiers to take over the government of the city boy. That is what they were sharing. They think that we'll forget it. We will not forget it. We will be reminding them. What about the soldier that they say is coming from ICC? All these IPOP Biafra criminals. These are things that will make you to understand that these guys are criminals. If you see them, report them. We need to make sure we deal with these criminals. All those pages that you are following, you know that they are criminals. They told you that ICC is coming somewhere. They say Obasanjo went to Russia to bring lawyer. All kinds of rubbish news, all kinds of things that they were telling you today. Alpha. Let me go back a little bit because I want you to listen to him very, very well.
Cells all over Nigeria. They started by saying Tinubu will not win. Tinubu will not be sworn in. Then after they declared him winner, they now say he will not be sworn in. They now say on the day of swearing in, he will be arrested. And Obasanjo has prepared soldiers to take over government. Nonsense. Even their minds is corrupted.
Did you understand that? These are the things that came out of the minds of these people. That soldiers is coming to take over government. You remember when they were telling you that interim government by the IPOP people, by the Biafra people, they think that we have forgotten it. They were telling us that interim government is coming. Hey! They are criminals. They are criminals. It's unfortunate that they are Nigerians, but they are criminals. That is the truth, and they must be tamed. How can we allow all this misinformation to continue? Do you understand? This is a man of God saying it too. We cannot allow it to happen anymore.
And that is why we keep saying, calm down, let's teach you Bible. You call us heretics. Let ignorance disgrace you before the world.
So his name is Dr. Abel Damina. That is the man of God that is preaching now. You know, we have to use man of God because some of the Nigerians, they believe in man of God. Somebody was sharing me. The day I was telling some criminals to stop sharing me Pastor Jerry Eze of what God cannot do does not exist. Rubbish. Somebody keeps sharing it to me. Do you know that some people are just naturally, or I don't even know, they are wicked by birth. I said this person should stop sharing me. The person was sharing it to me. I said, you must be a criminal, one of the criminals. The God we believe is more than those criminals on social media, on all these things. Pastor Jerry, all these rubbish people talking rubbish, doing all kinds of nonsense. It's because they have not been checkmate. That is why they are doing it. The day the federal government will put their might on all these things, it's gone. It's gone in seconds. Are you getting me now? So this is Dr. Abel Damina. By the way, let me even say something before I forget. You see, all this thing that is happening in Nigeria has happened also in the UK. There was a time where they were doing churches everywhere. It happened until when the Industrial Revolution came. So it's already happening. What we are seeing now is a moment, it's a stage, and it's getting to that time where there's going to be a lot of development. And just like we said, in the next 2, 3 years, 4 years, nobody will be interested in all these fake prophets and fake prophecies. Mark my words, because everybody will have what to do. You will go to work, you have a job, there will be electricity, there will be security, there will be no need for you to be doing morning, afternoon prayers of rubbish, of fake pastors, right? Because things will be working. In a country where things are working, you don't have time to do that. Even the Bible says that an idle man is a devil's workshop. Most of these religious pastors in Nigeria is because they are devil's workshop. They don't have job. They are idle. They begin to think and manufacture evil. They begin to pray all kinds of wicked things and do all kinds. It's because they don't have work. When the government of Nigeria begin to fix things in place, can you imagine when there will be electricity? Can you imagine when there will be good roads? When there will be security? My brother, businesses will flourish, things will move, and people will no longer have time to be praying for one kind of rubbish prayer. Understand me? Maybe you wake up in your house and be praising God. Now you are talking to the real God. You praise him, you give him thanks. Because it's even written in the Bible. What's it called? Psalm. What's the name of that prayer? Hey, the Lord's Prayer. Psalm 36, right? Is it Psalm 36? The Lord's Prayer. You pray the Lord. Did I say Psalm 36? The Lord's Prayer. That is a prayer of thanks. That is the real God. It's not all these people that have been deceiving us, saying all kinds of things, fake prophecies and all of that. That is why when I listen to what this man said, maybe they are beginning to open their eyes, because it's going to be business. It's not going to be business as usual. Because when things start working, my brother, you will not be doing all these things. I get it. You will not be doing all these things. So nobody should share me that fake Pastor Jerry rubbish prayers anymore. I get me. If you want to be praying from now to tomorrow, every day I still see the prayers increasing. I say, what is God not answering their prayer? Or is their God not? Every day I keep seeing heaps of prayers on their pulpit. I say, what is going on? What is the God not answering the prayers? These are a bunch of criminals deceiving Nigerians. Instead of you to go and look for work, look for something to do, you waste money Monday till Saturday. Every day you say you are doing prayers. Every early morning you keep sharing rubbish. Don't share that nonsense to me, okay? Very important. Listen to Dr. Abel Damina. He has a lot to say to their brothers in the same profession, pastor.
Because there's a theology that they parade around called 7 mountains, that the church must take over entertainment, take over politics, take over government. And that is why the confusion that happened during the election happened. That confusion exposed the church. All these false prophets that paraded themselves all over Nigeria, they started by saying Tinubu will not win. Tinubu will not be sworn in. Then after they declared him winner, they now say he will not be sworn in. They now say on the day of swearing in, he will be arrested. And Obasanjo has prepared soldiers to take over government. Nonsense. Even their minds is corrupted. And that is why we keep saying, calm down, let's teach you Bible. You call us heretics. Let ignorance disgrace you before the world. Some churches...
Do you see that? The man of God, his name is Dr. Abel Damina. He said that this election exposed the church. Don't take it for granted. I want to explain that word. Why did he say this election exposed the church? There is something that he's talking about. For many years, many years, you and I have been deceived. Your mother, your father, everywhere. People that have been going to all these fake churches, you know the kind of prayers they have been telling you to pray. A lot of things that they have been telling you. He said, this election exposed the church. He exposed that all these things are fake. It exposed that all these things do not work, do not exist. Exposed a lot of things. By the way, I'm not saying we don't need church. We need church. In fact, as it's supposed to be, church is the place, even as we read in the Bible, it's supposed to be a place where, according to the Bible, where people used to share common things. They say they come together, they share things in common. When they used to have problem during those days, they bring it to church and everything will be settled. When they used to have issues, community have problem, they bring it to church and they used to settle. But nowadays in Nigeria, it is the church that will have problem. You will see the pastor taking the case to even a police. But during those days in the Bible, according to the Bible story, it was churches that used to settle cases and solve people's problems. They shared things together. They were living in peace and harmony. Things were working. That is why we can confirm to you that what is going on in Nigeria today across Africa is not church. They are criminals. And if you give me opportunity, I will scrap it. I have said this many times. I am not afraid to say it. I will scrap it. And the real people who are running church, who really want to do the right thing, they will start doing the right thing. They will register their business. They will report their taxes. They will pay tax because it's a business. There is nothing else. It's a business. I get me now. It's a business. So you see, so this man of God said that election exposed the church. What does that mean? Why must the church be exposed? It means there is something that they have been doing, hiding and be doing it. Hiding and be doing it. In the name of prophecies and all of that. These things were exposed. These things were exposed. It is a superior revolution. And that this exposition is what is giving birth to this new Nigeria. We cannot continue in that spirit of of religion and churches to prosper. No, you cannot. Because they will be using all these fake prophets, all these fake pastors to confuse you and to lie. Today, let me explain how the revolution has happened. Today, these pastors and bishops can no longer come to tell you rubbish on the pulpit anymore. Because when they tell you, you say, oh, what about the one you told us last time? It did not come to pass. Somebody is saying now that if it's God, they say God have spoken to them, that if God speak to them, they should record the voice of God so that we will now know it was really God. You see, no God speak to any criminal. These guys are criminal. Forget it. They are a bunch of criminals. Because we live in a developed world where those things are not happening. How come it's happening in Nigeria? It is because we have had government that have never looked at this thing. Every area of the country must be looked into. There must be guiding principle, there must be law. If not, people will abuse it. Just like these churches have been abusing everybody. Some of you might not know the importance of it. When you keep hearing all these fake things, all these fake things, it affects you. I get it, Mina. Even the Bible says faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of God, right? So hearing by the word of God, anything that come out of you is God. Is God of God. Is not word of anybody. Because if they say everything under the earth is controlled by God. I get it, me now. Everything under this, there is no, even the devil is owned by God. Let nobody lie to you. I get it. All these things are nonsense. That's why I can tell you, we don't need all these things. We need to move for us to prosper, and that is what this election has exposed. And this bishop, his name is Dr. Abel. He told us that this election exposed the church. Exposed. Can you see it? Exposed. So I'm going to go back there and play it again so that you listen. Exposed. Can you look at everything that they told us did not happen? None of the things that they said happened. It exposed. Don't take it for granted. If you're in Nigeria, you must learn from this. Don't allow this bunch of criminals to keep lying for you in the name of pastor or bishop. They are criminals. Some of them, poverty called them, and after they use your money to expand, build churches and schools, they now say the Lord bless them, and then they start deceiving you. You understand? But be wise, because we have progressed. We have moved.
After they declared him winner, they now say he will not be sworn in. They now say on the day of swearing in, he will be arrested. And Obasanjo has prepared soldiers to take over government. Nonsense. Even their minds is corrupted. And that is why we keep saying, calm down, let's teach you Bible. You call us heretics. Let ignorance disgrace you before the Lord.
So the man is telling us that there is ignorance in all these places. Ignorance, not just in churches. The people on social media running propaganda is out of ignorance. Some of them is criminality. They know what they are doing. It's ignorance. So you are believing your fake pastor because of ignorance. Even the Bible says, you see, my people perish because of lack of knowledge. Lack of knowledge is ignorance. When you lack the right information, you become ignorant. They deceive you. How can they deceive you? That when you put oil inside water and drink, that you'll be healed. They deceive you. They deceive you. How come they only conduct miracle in churches? How come pastors and bishops, they don't go to all these hospitals? Why do we still have hospitals everywhere scattered? Why do even bishops and pastors, they go to hospitals? All these things are lies, because you need to wake up from your slumber. We need healing. For example, we need church to serve its purpose. Let me tell you the purpose of the church. Healing, like words of encouragement, hope. These things are real. These are genuine words that can be used to heal people. You know, telling people that there's going to be hope. Of course, there's hope. There's this. That one is different from people deceiving you with all kinds of fake things that have deceived all of us for many years. So this man said that their ignorance were exposed. So everything in these churches is because you are ignorant, and they take advantage of it. That is why they are deceiving you. And do you know that people that are ignorant, it will be very, very difficult for you to help them until the day they wake up by themselves. I woke up by myself. I was among the people that was deceived for many years in all these places. I'm telling you, until when I woke up, I was able to wake up from my slumber. In fact, as at those days, many people were telling me I did not listen. I used to do, just like what I'm doing today. I used to do, I overdo. That was how I was able to get to the point and to understand that these things are criminal. They are a bunch of criminals. I get me? They are a bunch of criminals. The way I'm calling them criminal, I can because I have been there. You might not be able to because you don't know. But I can tell you that I know that they are a bunch of criminals. But we cannot help you until you help yourself. Because ignorant people, no matter what you say to them, it's like all this, they say juju when they want to steal your money. You know all those people that used to do 419, you know 419? They will come and be telling you story. They jab you. When they jump you or job you like this, my brother, you'll be running to tell your sister, oh, bring money. They will be telling you what money. You say, no, don't worry. Until when the thing clear for your eyes. That is the way it is. Ignorance works the same way. What we are telling you now, some of you might be angry with me. Say, you see, man, don't insult God, though. Why are you fighting for God? Because you don't know what you are talking. You are full of ignorance. The day you wake up, maybe it might be too late. Many people did not know. Many people did not wake up. They died in the process. They died out of their ignorance. But we will not die of our ignorance. Are you getting me? For us, we are blessed people. We are kings and queens, and we overcome the world. Are you getting me now? So this is the important information. One of the biggest revolution that has happened today in Nigeria is the exposition of the ignorance that has been going on in our religious houses. I am more focused in churches because that is where I know. That is what I know. Anywhere you are is the same everywhere. The ignorance has been exposed. This is the doctor that said it. The Dr. Abel Adamina, also a pastor, telling us that the ignorance that this church were exposed. So why should we still continue to have people that was exposed? Why should we continue to have all these churches? Why should we continue to have them? Listen,
There's a group of the theology that they parade around called Seven Mountains, that the church must take over entertainment, take over politics, take over government. And that is why the confusion that happened during the election happened. That confusion exposed the church. All these false prophets that paraded themselves all over Nigeria, they started by saying Tinubu will not win. Tinubu will not be sworn in. Then after they declared him winner, they now say he will not be sworn in. They now say on the day of swearing in, he will be arrested. And Obasanjo has prepared soldiers to take over government. Nonsense. Even their minds is corrupted. And that is why we keep saying, calm down, let's teach you Bible. You call us heretics. Let ignorance disgrace you before the world. Some churches fasted and prayed for Tinubu to die. The man is your commander-in-chief. Deal with that.
Did you hear that? Some churches fasted for Tinubu to die. That is the height of ignorance. In fact, I knew some people that were praying for Tinubu to die. They even told me that he's dead, that he's a clone man. And did you hear what the pastor said? He said, the Tinubu is your commander-in-chief. Deal with it. Let me go back there. He said some churches fasted for the city boy to die.
Even their minds is corrupted. And that is why we keep saying, calm down, let's teach you Bible. You call us heretics. Let ignorance disgrace you before the world. Some churches fasted and prayed for Tinubu to die. The man is your commander-in-chief. Deal with that. That's why when Buhari entered office, a lot of Christians began to say he will die. They even said when he went to outside the country that he will not come back alive. Christians, churches, that he will die. The man did 8 good years and went on younger than when he became president. To show.
So you see, you hear what the man said? That was the same way they talked about Buhari, that Buhari would die. Do you know how many of them that have died before Buhari? Buhari is still alive. Many of them have gone. Many of them died. I can mention as many people as possible that have died. the people that prayed for Buhari to die, the same way the people that have prayed for Tinubu to die, they will even die before him. I get me now. So this is him. I'm not the one. He's a man of God, though, exposing, he said, the ignorance. My brother, what is ignorance? Because I want you to understand this thing. You don't just think that is one or two. If they say, how can the whole of the churches in Nigeria be exposed of ignorance? So it means all these churches in Nigeria were operating on ignorance. Do you know how many big churches? Oh, I'm telling you, big churches. Bishop Oyedepo Church, which is one of the biggest. All these big churches, are you telling me they were operating based on ignorance? Then there's a big problem. Please, I think the city boy need to do the national orientation program for all Nigerians. Because some people say that, oh, people that they feel like they are not Nigerians. They don't feel like a sense of belonging. I'm still of the opinion that if Nigeria should undergo through that national orientation program, it will be useful to all Nigerians. When you finish it, maybe there will be proof. You'll feel a sense of belonging to that country. So I think the national orientation program is very important because Nigerians have been bastardized by both pastors, politicians. Oh my God. So I think that we need that national orientation program. What is the value system of Nigeria? If you ask a Nigerian, what is the value system of Nigeria? What would they tell you? So this is very important. It's like the city boy is starting from the beginning. Is right from the foundation. We need it. Because did you listen to this man, this Dr. Abel? He said that the ignorance, my brother, we knew what happened. It's not one church, it's not two, it's not three. Plenty. Yes, we have few churches that did not support that did not say that, but they were on the defense. They were still on the defense. They did not know what to say. They just want to balance it. But many of these, how can out of 100 churches, 99.9% of them are ignorant? It means that there's something wrong. And something must be done about it. That's why we don't need them. So you see, the pastor even reminded us that was how some churches and some pastors prayed for Buhari to die. They did the same. And guess what? All these guys will still come on the pulpit and some people will still be following them about. My brother, the ignorance is another level. Whether it's ignorance, I don't even know how to describe it. It's too much.
Lord is upright, and there is no unrighteousness in him. God is not a killer. And with these false prophecies, they have destroyed the faith of many people. Because many people fasted and prayed sincerely that Tinubu should die, and their God traveled. So now if you ask them to pray, they are not sure God will answer. They have eroded their faith. They have shipwrecked their faith because of lack of understanding that there's a difference between the kingdom of God and the kingdom of this world. How many of you remember I told you that this thing, God is not involved? Did I tell you that? It's a contest. It's a competition amongst men. And in a competition, men set the rules. In a competition, men draw the borderlines. In a competition, men judge the competition. And in a competition, men announce the winner of the competition. True or false? Anything that a man will set the rule cannot be God. God is not a man. Your elections, the rules are set by men. Your constitution is drawn by men. It's not Bible. It's not God. It's not God. It cannot be God. God does not install presidents. God does not install presidents. Men vote who should rule them. There's a process that is set by men, and men will determine who wins, and men will announce. Didn't you go to school? It is called a democracy. What is a democracy in social studies? Government of the people, for the people, by the people. How did you bring God in? The government of God is a theocracy. You didn't hear what I said. The government of God is a theocracy. That is God's government over his people. There is no theocracy anywhere in the world. It is democracy all over the world. That is why preachers in America kept saying Donald Trump will win and kept saying it. In fact, one woman of God was on television praying, oh God, send African angels, send African angels to come to America and make Donald Trump win. Look at caricature, disgracing themselves, men and women of God, embarrassing themselves before the world, before unbelievers, before other religions, making a caricature of themselves, allowing themselves to be overtaken by lust and ambition and greed. All of us want Nigeria to be better, including myself. I want a better Nigeria. I want a great Nigeria. I want to serve the best of government. I want to serve development. I desire it so greatly. But it can never be the kingdom of God. It can never be. It can never be the kingdom of God. It is still the kingdom of men. It is still operated by men. And anything that men do can never be perfect. I'm teaching here. Anything that men are involved, anything that it is orchestrated by men within the boundaries of men, it can never be perfect. I have a reason why I'm talking like this. Somebody even said that if Tinubu becomes president, we should amputate his leg. He said, amputate my leg. We're looking for him. Somebody even say he's a prophet. If Tinubu becomes president of Nigeria, there is no God in heaven. Look at that charlatan. That's a charlatan. That's what? A charlatan. Some churches, even pastors, stood on the pulpit and said, vote for this man. This man is the will of God. Let's fast and pray. How can a pastor be partisan? The pulpit is not a place for politics. The pulpit is a place, it is the pillar and the ground of the truth of the gospel. You don't use your pulpit except you don't know what the gospel is. And I don't blame them. Many of them don't know what the gospel is. They don't know what the gospel is.
That was, I allow it to play because that was a perfect one. It's a perfect one. There are so many things he said that if many Nigerians understand, you see all those churches, nobody will be there anymore. Not just churches, all the religious houses, nobody will go there anymore because they don't understand it. And for me, I've explained it many times. You see, everything happening in this world, human being is in charge. Because even God himself, after he finished creating the whole world, according to the Bible, he said the world was good, everything was good, the earth was good, he provided everything. He said, let man take dominion. See, everything that is happening in this world is controlled by man. If you want things to work for you, go and make friends, go and create relationship, go and build things. Is everything here is handled by is controlled by man. And guess what? God made it so. It is God that gave human being power, dominion. So stop deceiving yourself and you go somewhere and somebody is telling you, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to. That's a big lie. That's a big lie. Are you getting me? That's a big lie. If you understand what that man said, all those churches that every day you people go there and be shouting, die by fire, die. Nobody die when you say die by fire. Nobody. God don't kill people. Except you are the one that poisoned the person. When you go and eat poison, you die. When you eat something that is not good, you die. All those wickedness that you see happen to people, people do it. People hide and do it. I'm telling you, the day you people will realize this, you will stop this nonsense and use your hands. I have told you, the greatest prayer that you need to pray is to walk with your hand. The day you walk, in fact, the greatest prayer is the prayer of you walking with your hands, because God has already answered that prayer. He said, whatever thing your hands touch is blessed. You don't need prayer. Oh, it's already done for you. Go and walk. Go, and if you are not making, if something is difficult, yes, you can look for people to sponsor you. You can talk to people, but use your hands. That is the greatest prayer you can pray. The greatest thing in this world is for you to walk. It's not miracle. It's not prayer. Oh my God. The day you people will realize this, all this nonsense that they are doing, deceiving all of us in all those places will end. Are you getting me now? That is the reality. So what has happened now has exposed all these things. Tinubu is still alive. Buhari is still alive. Tinubu is our president. He has never been arrested. There's no interim government. People fasted for him to die. He's still alive. I mean, all these things did not work. What you people forget is you don't always keep account of stuff. Because if you understand this, then all of us will be free. That is why it's a superior revolution. And that is why I'm trying to bring this out so that we will get the point. The point is that we now have a government that God has appointed for us. This is the government that God has appointed. They did not see. They were praying against the one that God has appointed for us, or God has sent to us to come and bless us, to come and work for us. I get me now. So that is what I can say. I get me. I'm just going to be picking calls now because there's not too much of. Hello, brother. Please go ahead.
Yes, my brother and Sema, very good man. Good evening.
I salute you, Mazi.
Yes, I watch your program and everything you say is how it happened. And there's something some people don't know. They think that Nigeria is a fool. They don't know that this Nigeria is a great country. They don't know about it. Since Shagari regime, this election is just like this. This election was going smoothly like this. The INEC have the final say. I don't know why people cannot understand it. Even these judges that are bringing now to be judging people from governorship and so on, it's just a way because of criminality is many. So they bring out judges so that if criminal supporting you to be governor of your state, they take law to remove it. They tell you that you don't win because criminals around you. P2B can be president if P2B is royal and if P2B don't surround himself with criminalities. The whole people follow P2B is IPOP. They're all criminal. Everybody knows it. So we cannot trust Nigerians to P2B and even if 200 years, we can't. Even now, the P2B is no more. We cannot contest again in Igbo land because Igbo have already their Opoganan is everywhere in Nigeria. They have it in North. They do it last week. Not only in Biafra state now. Now it's everywhere. The Opoga is everywhere. So next election, Opoga will bring out who will contest as a president for Igbos. Don't be surprised, Soludo may be in next 2 years. In next 8 years. So who knows? So the Peter will be just, I don't know why the guy is just fighting himself, thinking that he's fighting Tinubu. No. Even though we want to disqualify Peter Obi, time of when the election want to start. Is this INEC chairman saying no, leave him to contest? Peter Obi don't know why he is there. He just come out. It's easy. He can just be president of Nigeria. Criminal are full everywhere. So what I'm asking Tinubu is time. Tinubu have already entered there. We want Tinubu to call the Finland embassy. Finland is in our country. The embassy is in our country. They're doing nothing for Nigerians. What are they doing for Nigerians? If Finland ambassador cannot arrest Simon Eba for us, we close that embassy. We can protest against that embassy. What Finland is doing in Nigeria, and Simon Eba is telling Biafra people and the governors to sit at home on Monday. This is Simon Eba. So we have to channel the Finland government and tell them what we want. If not, let them go. Let our embassy in Finland come back and find another place and open their embassy. So let them choose Nigeria or Simon Eba. It's what we want that to be happen. We can't tolerate all those nonsense they are doing in our country. Finland is Simon Eba is a criminal. He killed more than 5,000 people. Why are we leaving him to stay there? So that's what I want to make sure that I want to talk it out so that Tinubu, as he's listening to your voice, he will see what people want. Let him arrest Simon Eba for us. Let him tell the security to focus on Simon Eba. We want him arrested. We want him not arrested to be in Finland, to bring him back to Nigeria. Then we treat treat him the way we want. That rats, that small short man, criminal with Madam Azoka, they have killed more than 5,000 people, and we are watching. So this our problem. Forget about P2B issue. P2B know that he's going nowhere. He's shame. He don't know how to come back from the court. Do you know that he's now cooking food for the judges? You don't see the basket of food he bring?
Yes, I saw it.
With the meat inside the envelope, say it's evidence.
Wow.
You cook rice, you bring it in baskets, back in the court, say it's evidence. So Peter B, I don't know what is the problem of that man. I have a friend who said that Tinubu will die the day of they will inaugurate him, that he will die in the night that day. I told this my friend, I will call you that day after inauguration. He told me honestly that let me call him. After inauguration, I call him, tell him Tinubu is now the president. He tell me he's working. Now you are working. I tell him Tinubu is good, now let him be president. I just block him on my phone. You see, because churches deceive them. Criminals, all those criminal churches that fool everywhere, deceive them. So let's face fuel problem first. We will close all those churches.
Then concerning the fuel problem, I have seen a comment that somebody said that Obi said that if he was the president, that he could have given some palliative first before he removed the subsidy. But he did tell us that he would remove subsidy on his first day. So what is he talking about?
Are you asking me? Did we talk like somebody that will be president? You don't see as a president, big man that is accept the whole world the way he talk. You don't see the way Tinubu talk. When Tinubu go to the security, he tell them, tell me what it takes to make this happen. This is our country. That's how president talk. But Peter B will tell you, I'm from Egypt and I use 20 megawatts. And from there I go to Bangladesh. I saw that is it how president talk? Peter B is a criminal. He's my brother, I'm Igbo. He's a criminal. And the criminals want to surround him. They just want to divide the country. That's what he come there for. And he can never be president in Nigeria. Life.
All right.
Everybody know it.
Thank you very much, sir.
What he's talking about, brother. Have a nice day.
And thank you very much, sir, for calling. I appreciate your call. Thank you very much, sir. Hello.
Hello, sir.
I salute you.
Hello, good evening, my brother.
I salute you. Yes.
Good evening. How are you?
Fine. The volume is not allowed anymore. Go ahead.
It is so. I don't know what's wrong with this phone.
Yeah, but I can hear my voice. It's like you are still listening to another program. Go ahead.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Turn off now.
Yeah.
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 That last one is so funny.
Yeah.
Extremely funny. He said the truth because see, let me tell you, Isiba, the first 6 months is going to be very tough. They're going to attack President Tinubu, but at the end of the day, we're going to witness changes that we've never witnessed in the last 10 to 15 years in our country. Things will come into place, the system will work, there's going to be prosperity, people will, even the poor masses, they will enjoy the government. They will enjoy the country. See, Peter Obi is wasting his time. He's wasting his bloody time. I'm sorry to say that. It's just wasting time. Because anyway, it's not his money that he's using to pay the sons and all these lawyers, these charge and pay lawyers, like Kenneth Okonko. It's not his money. It's the money that is being contributed by all these bunch of guys, these Biafra criminals. See, it's just the shame that is just making him to continue to go to court. See, from what the judgment they made today, everybody, every single person will know what is going to be the outcome of all this.
Yes, now.
Instead of it to withdraw now that where they still this thing. He still want to continue. Follow all those criminals, all those kidnappers, all those people that kill for nothing, that they don't value human beings, all those boys that don't even have parents. They don't have parental care. So most of them are from baby nobody, I don't know, I don't think Peter Obi has a good advice. They think they can just cajole Nigeria. Look at all those buses they are bringing to court. And all false documents. False documents. There's nothing there. There's nothing there. They're just using it to scare people. Oh, document. They want this thing. They want Sokoto State. They want Kano. In their dream. In their Wednesday dream. Do you think the Northerners will vote for Yami? They will not vote them. They didn't vote Obi. They're just claiming, false mandates. Instead of to just withdraw gracefully and just continue to strategize. They don't know anything about politics. They don't know anything. Instead of to embrace other tribes and just see the way they're going to penetrate into other states. They think they can win election by just concentrating on their this 5 states. And when it's time to register for INEC and this registration, they will just spread themselves to other districts. Do you think they can win an election by doing that? The people need to go to school of politics. I mean, they need to go and study what it's all. They just study President Tinubu, how he plays his own politics. The man is not well. It's almost 2 weeks now.
It don't happen now. It's finished. We dey go.
You think because you come and sit him? Never. In fact, it will not happen. It will not happen for Obi. It will not happen. If they wanted to give Atiku one, but Atiku did not win. He did not win. So it's Obi. They will come and give the presidency that he won. Somebody that came third. Do you know how the Northerners rally around Tinubu? How they rally around him? How they supported him? How they campaigned for him? Do you think if Tinubu did not win, the Northerners will not come out and protest? These people are just a bunch of idiots, stupid people. I'm sorry to say. The Northerners will have come out and protest. They even say that they are challenging their own mandate, that they voted for Tinubu. So they want to steal their mandate by going to court. And these people, they don't. In fact, Obi can never become president of Nigeria. That his political career has finished. It has finished. It's all finished. Tinubu has come to stay now, and nothing is going to happen. Oh, the man know they waka, they wear pampers, they wear this thing. These people with their propaganda, with their this thing, wishing him dead, wishing their papa dead. Anyway, thank you, my brother, for the good work, and God will carry your effort. God will continue to be with you and uphold you. And we shall read it, the fruit of our labor.
Amen. Amen. Oh. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for calling us. I appreciate you. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Mr. Singer, good evening, sir.
I salute you. Welcome. How do you feel about the court dismissed the Abuja resident on the issue of 25% of vote in Abuja, and then the fine to the lawyer, what's his name? The lawyer was fined 20 million. What do you have to say about that, sir?
It's a welcome development. I think the court has to be exercising such power to penalize people who are bringing frivolous cases.
Yes.
I appreciate that.
And the lawyer will also be disciplined, not just the fine.
Yes.
Go ahead.
Yes, the lawyer for the disciplinary committee. So the lawyers practitioner disciplinary committee will handle that aspect.
Yes.
And the man started running around from the information we got. Is a good thing, because the man is just I don't know, he has no like what the court said, that it go against common primary legal principle for a lawyer of that age in practice to be bringing such frivolous claim, because he just want to make name, like people like Kenneth Okonkwo. Kenneth Okonkwo was caught to bar probably 3 years ago. Well, he's a social media lawyer. You see, he goes to court to take pictures. That's what all he does. He has not moved any motion. He has not presented any evidence. It's just a part of the criminals that that are conspiring with Labour Party and Peter Obi.
Yeah.
And their conspiracy will not work.
Sure.
I will quickly talk about the NSC. The NSC tried, they saved face. They will have been embarrassed. The court helped them.
Yes, they could have been embarrassed big time, because even the people in the NLC in the north and in the south or in the west, they already said that they are not going to strike. They are not joining them in what they are doing.
Princess Sima, you know that the progressive governors had a meeting with the city boy.
Yes.
Would they have the city boy have his own game? I don't know why these people continue to underrate the city boy. They don't know that this man, like the word he used, has defeated all defeatables. The one who is the cabals has defeated them. You are talking about NLC. That is just a small thing, and they have to wake up and know that the city boy is not joking. He's going to get the job done, and he's getting the job done. And people are now falling in.
Yes.
Those people who have talked bad against him are now coming on board, and we want more of them to.
What is about this opening of border that I'm hearing, that one of the borders have been opened? Is it Idoriko border? What is that?
They say all the borders has been opened, but there was one they were opening. So if all the borders are open, I think that will bring a cost of goods down, because in Nigeria people cannot go to farm because of insecurity. So if we can get support of food supply from neighboring countries, I think that would be a good. And if it is
it actually true that there was insecurity, or it was through the all these fake news that put fear in people's mind not to go to farm?
Number one, there is one that is a communal clashes.
Okay.
Where they are fighting about the land boundaries.
Yeah.
That one is certain. Those people were like in where is this place?
In Benue, all those areas.
Benue, yes. People fighting because of land. Those ones are scared to go to farm because they don't want their neighbors to kill them, and that one is real. The ones that are not real, the one that IPOB were saying Fulani X, but today we know they are the ones killing their own people.
Yes.
And it's unfortunate. I know the city boy, when it is time, the city boy will handle them. On the issue of Dr. Pastor Abel, I love this man. This man, you've treated this topic before, and this man has just reiterated it that these pastors, they are fake. Well, I don't know. Some people are still sleeping. I did not even sleep at all on this matter, because I know these people are criminals. These pastors they are the one criminalizing the church.
Yes.
And it's unfortunate. People are not waking up. People are not waking up. They are still, when you talk, they say, don't talk anything against the man of God. Don't talk anything.
The reason why people did not wake up is the government was not active. The government has a role to play. In this country where we are in the UK, do you know that police visit churches?
Yes.
Yes, they visit church. It's not a joke. You can't be talking rubbish and the government will allow you.
Yes, to back that up, they find this embassy, this thing.
Yes, now that is why all the Nigerian churches in the UK, all of them have been fined. There's none of them. Even a mountain of fire, all of them. What are they talking about? You can't come and play here. We are not joking here.
They talk rubbish.
It's because the government has not been active. I am making the government to know that one of the primary things that must be done is these religious houses. There must be a process put in place. You understand? There must be a process. Yes. That's the truth.
Yes. Very quickly, there is during the campaign, there was an allegation of 50 billion given to the pastors. I know that is coming. They still will be unfolded. It will be unfolded as time goes on. And those pastors, I know they will run up and down now. Because Peter Obi, he said he didn't say it was a religious war, but there is one we know that he said Christians should take back their country. So what is the difference? So we thank God that we dodged that bullet. Arise TV. They are trying. What is the name? Abati. Ruben Abati, first of all, went on vacation. Now he went on like a week leave. Now he's back. He's starting to soft pedal. I was just discussing with somebody. I said, let him continue. He's just embarrassing himself. It's just, Rufai has nothing to lose. Rufai is just a nuisance, constituting nuisance on Arise TV. But the person of Ruben Abati joining Rufai to constitute nuisance is unfortunate for him. And it's better he retraces his path before it is too late. Thank you very much, President Sima. God bless you for the good job you've been doing.
Thank you. I salute you. Thank you very much for your contribution. Thank you very much. All right, guys, the line is open. You can call in and make your contribution. Hello, your name and where you're calling us from, please. Go ahead.
Yes, so my name is Ari. I'm calling from New York. Mr. Sima, good evening.
I salute you. Please go ahead.
Hello?
Yes.
I salute. Yeah, thank you so much. I want to speak into two things, but before I started, I have a friend in New York here. He's an evil guy. He has never told me that they have a kind of meeting they are doing concerning their IPOB movement. He said they have the money in their account and the money run to almost $100,000. That along the line, say they never informed them that money has been moved to support Peter Obi ambition. So we said this past Sunday, when they met again, then they started to demand about the money. Either the money has been transferred to their general pocket of IPO. Say it was surprised that they not say that because of the time constraint, there was no time for them to hold a meeting. That a substantial part of that money was moved to support Peter Obi ambition. In that side, I said, look, is it the Peter Obi ambition or Biafra movement? That what the guy was bitterly complaining. He said, no, people are just taking them as a fool. That he now realized that their Biafra movement is just a means of exploiting and taking money from them. That he is not even sure whether that money has been transferred to support Peter Obi ambition. That these people, that even now, that when he called home, that his own senior sister was telling him that, look, their region has turned to a kind of a devil situation whereby people are afraid to move in the night. That this is not what they bargained for. The guy was now confessing to me that, look, their people are playing in wrong politics. That they don't play the politics in the right way. That he now realized that hatred. Because I see that this guy, there's a time that this guy tried to keep an arm's length for me. Doesn't even like to even say hi to me. Just tell we are the same Nigeria. But because I'm a Yoruba man, I don't know what is his problem. But sometimes when I see him, I look at him as my brother and say, hi, Chidi, how are you? Sometimes he answers, sometimes he ignores. But that's not my problem. So that's what I want to say first. Then the second one, you see, nobody can stop Tinubu. Nobody. All those planting of when you see every day, when they come out of the courtroom, you see the pressmen rushing to the Labour Party legal team. Then I ask somebody that, why is it that it's only Labour Party legal team that always address the press? What happened to the other opponents? Why are they not addressing the press? It's Labour Party that will both see. They are able to submit this evidence, and all this evidence they are bringing to court is not evidence. It's just a garbage cans of innuendos. It's just something fictitious that cannot be substantiated. How can you, in the common sense, telling us that Peter Obi won in Sokoto? How can you tell us that Peter Obi won in Jigawa? How can you tell us Peter Obi won in Kano? Who? Even a very stupid man would never believe that. But these people, because of the shame that Peter Obi doesn't want to admit, or he doesn't want to withdraw the case. He has been surrounded by people that if he's trying to withdraw the case from the court, they will eat him raw. So that's making us to even contemplate of withdrawing the case. And he knows that his case is heading to rock. So nobody can. They're just wasting their time. It is not for us I want this our forum to be a forum where we can be exchanging ideas. Because now, with what Tinubu is doing, especially against this Oil Kaba, I know something good is coming in the future. If we can overcome this fraudulent subsidy payment, while we don't even know who is taking the money and who are we paying the money to. So let us endure. I want to appeal to all Nigerians that we should try to endure, that the good days are coming ahead. No pain without pain. We have to endure this pain. and I know success is coming in the future. And the same guy that said that he joined this IPOB movement was telling me that some prominent leaders, some good evil men in the Southeast, they are against this movement, but they are afraid to speak out because they have been threatening them that if they say anything against the IPOB movement, their country home, they will go and burn it down. Most of their investment.
Yeah, just like what they did to Joe Ibokwe. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. See, that is why they don't want to speak out. He told me this morning. I was surprised that he said not all Igbo's prominent people are not supporting this thing, but they are afraid to speak out. That is the fear because these boys. He said, look at what the governor of the state said. There is no seat at home, and the citizen of the state said the governor is talking nonsense. Can you see that? They love what is happening. So it is now understand that majority of these people are supporting this IPOB at one side, and tomorrow they will deny that they are not supporting IPOB. So I don't really understand what these people what they want. And they should take it out of their mind that nobody hates them. They started this hatred through Nnamdi Kanu when he started abusing all tribes. At the end of the day, they were able to understand that this guy is just telling lies, just to, when up the kind of hatred settlements against other tribes. Fulani men, even we thank God that Yoruba are able to escape Sunday Igboho. Sunday Igboho want to bring a similar tactics by saying Fulani. Let me tell you, majority of the crime committed in Southwest is being done by our boys. Majority of the robbery, stealing and other things being committed by our own people. Are you going to talk of the kidnapping in Ijebuland, in Ogun State? It's being done by our own people. The one committed in Ilanogun is being committed by our own people. The one committed in Osogbo is being committed by our own people. It's not this fool and me, my ex-men. It is my own brother that is committing this crime in the Southwest. So nobody should tell us that they are Fulani or not Fulani. They are just telling lies to make sure they destabilize the country. So in Southwest, thank God Yoruba are able to wake up. Some sensible people are able to understand the game they are trying to play. Just like Koiki wants to be exploiting people so that they be contributing money. The same way IPOB are doing. They want to start a similar venture to raising money to support this fake Yoruba nation movement. You know, I asked one of the guys that when do we sit down to agree on this Yoruba nation? What are the population of people that agree with you to want to join your movement? Because we know the number of population of Southwest and the population of Yoruba people. How many was able to put their signature on the paper that I want Yoruba nation? So don't speak for me. I'm never part of the Yoruba nation. I have the right to decide where I want to belong to. So don't fight on my cause. Don't fight my battle until we sit down in the national conference or a general Southwest conference that we now decide that we want to create our own Southwest or Yoruba nation. So these are the fraudulent way these people are using to make money for these gullible people. So I want to appeal to everybody that we should support this government with the way things are going. Look at the way how Baba Tinubu addressed the military men. That he doesn't want them to outfit themselves. Don't hide intelligence. Share intelligence. Let our strategies to be won. When we are fighting this war, let this strategy to be won. Share intelligence. Don't make sure everybody is going to take credit. Let's share the intelligence and let's fight this battle together. And the months have started well. So I want people not to support all this Labour Party calling themselves NSC. Nobody is going to strike because by going on strike, it's like we are going to bring down our economy backward again. The economy we are trying to resuscitate. So that's my own contribution.
Sorry, before you go, sir. Now that the 25% issue of vote in Abuja is gone, what is next for Obi and their friends in the court? Because now the 25% issue has been thrown out by the court. What is their fate?
Yeah, the question of the question of 25% that have gone. They know because you cannot say Abuja have a superior vote than other part of Nigeria. Even Section 299 of the Constitution make Abuja a 37 state. That is the addendum of that constitution of that part of Constitution they are referring to. 299 have made it clear, but IPOB lawyers they are deceiving their gullible followers that it is mandatory that you must score 25%. Did Buhari score 25% Abuja before he was made the president? So they are just deceiving themselves. So now that it is gone, I advise the Labour Party to withdraw their case because their case is getting, and if they don't take care, they will find them I'm telling you, I'm looking at a verdict that will find the Labour Party.
Not just Labour Party, Obi cannot go free with all these atrocities.
Obi cannot go free.
Yes.
Yes, Obi can. But it's a kind of, it's trying to set up. He can never go escape because Obi can never go.
Because he has been saying a stolen mandate, causing problem everywhere in the country.
Causing problem. Nobody stole Obi mandate. Obi does. See, if there's a talent, Obi is not a candidate. Obi is not a candidate. I'm telling you, Obi is not a candidate because the time Obi joined Labour Party, the electoral act that said that the register of the party must be submitted 30 days before. Obi was not part of Labour Party now. He's not registered as a member of Labour Party before he took the ticket from this.
So are we right to say it is finished?
It is, but the APC have filed a cross petition already that Obi himself is not a candidate in Labour Party. They have not yet started that one, but that one is stage by stage. The cross petition of APC against the Obi candidates is still there. Even the election is started. Whereas women line up and the electoral officer was using their hand to complete ballot. All those things, we have the video. I've never seen an election where somebody will score 98% in an election and other people score 1%. So if the election in South is completely, it was rigged. For this criminal IPOB member, they want to use propaganda as if Obi is a saint. Obi has won the Southeast entirely. When things unfolding, Obi will be put into shame. You know, Father Mbaka said that. He said Obi is going to end his shame. And everybody should watch it. Obi will end up his shame. And I have message for all this our ability that doesn't pay tax. Like Yabo Ojo now. Yabo Ojo that said he won a cloth of 37 million naira. And he was only Lagos State internal revenue LRS almost 17 million tax backlog for the past 3 years. It's past 3 years, so but he's now making another propaganda because he supports Peter Obi. But by the time the tax office will take on her, I'm telling you, this guy, if he doesn't take tax, he will go to jail. He doesn't know the tax law. When you pay the tax, the body tax, the tax they asking her to pay is a bad because she has been underpaid her tax. And the tax office was able to evaluate. And based on this kind of fake life they are living, that, okay, if to today that they convert that a house was not bought, there is a mortgage. Can you imagine? But sometimes ago, he put it on this social media that he bought a house worth over 400 million in Lekki. So if you buy a house of 400 million, how much tax do you pay to the government? Now he was now saying on social media that the house is living. It's not a house, but it's a mortgage. Who will believe that? So based on their personal income tax, is what the tax have. So you have to go and pay. Because if you can wear a cloth of 37.5 million to an event for award gala, and the government is asked you to pay tax of 17 million. How much is that 17 million compared to that 5 million clothes to wear? All this kind of celebrity that are living a fake life. I studied for Nigeria that follow them. They will lead them to untimely death. Because when you follow all these fake people, all these fake celebrity, they are living a fake life, and you believe they are real. Some of them, all those houses they claim they buy overnight, they didn't buy that house. So Nigerians should wake up. Don't follow this senseless celebrity. Thank you, Mr. Izima.
Thank you very much for calling us. I appreciate you, sir. Thank you very much. It is finished for all those criminals. There is no place for criminality this time around in the City Boy government. Guys, we still have a few minutes. If you want to call in, the line is open. You can call in right now and make your contribution. How do you feel about the dismissal of this rubbish, whatever that they brought to court? How do you feel? What do you think about the City Boy government already? How many days now? Just 7 days. The City Boy has already achieved a lot. Yes, already setting the foundation. What are your thoughts on this? All right. So the line is open. You can call in and make your contribution. All right, guys. It's so unfortunate that I think.
Hello, my brother.
Yes, I salute you. Please go ahead.
Hello, good, my brother.
We can hear you live and direct. Please go ahead. Your name and where you're calling us from.
I'm coming from Germany. My brother, I want to take you back to when NSAS was done.
Yeah.
When the soldier has killed people. You know, people are saying that it's Tinubu that called those people that they should kill, so that Tinubu is Tinubu. But remember that we told them that Tinubu is not the commander-in-chief of armed forces. But I want you now to remember now that day, and now that we are saying that Tinubu is not the commander-in-chief of armed forces. Why we don't know that we are now praying for Tinubu. Now Tinubu is commander-in-chief of armed forces. So do you understand what I'm trying to say?
No.
No, you don't understand.
Yeah.
Okay. By then,
yes,
we are saying Tinubu is not the commander-in-chief of armed forces, so he didn't have the right to call anybody to kill anybody.
Yes.
So we are arguing. People say it is Tinubu. Okay, fine, but Tinubu is not the commander-in-chief of armed forces. So that goes like that. Why we are praying for him? That means that what is going when we are saying that Tinubu is not the commander-in-chief of armed forces, God has already signed it there that he will come and be the chief commander-in-chief of armed forces. Now Tinubu is now commander-in-chief of armed forces. I'm not saying the answer that Tinubu killed person. I'm talking of commander-in-chief of armed forces.
Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah.
So now let's go to that. Let's go to these people at they call themselves resident of Abuja. You see, if court is not doing this to lawyers, that if they come with stupid case, useless case like this, and if court starts giving them this kind of fine, they will sit down there, they will not bring useless case to court again. Like this Obi own too. Obi is saying that they stole his mandate. I know that after this case, they have to fine all those lawyers because they knew what is going on. They knew that they can't win this case. I don't know why they are stressing Nigerians. I don't know why they are stressing Nigeria. Obi on his own knows that he didn't win this case. I don't blame Obi because Obi don't spend his money on case. I know Obi don't spend his money. It's other people that are spending their money. Obi is stingy. He can never spend money on that case, which he know that he is not the winner. How Obi can win Sokoto?
Did Obi even spend money for the election at all? Obi say I give no shishi. Obi didn't lose anything now. Obi even benefited from it. Benefited from the publicity, benefited from the monies, benefited from everything.
Everything. The money, you remember when Obi went to America or is it London or whatever, when they are using money to come and look Obi, that Obi want to talk. By that time, when Obi is traveling all around, they are donating. That time, you know that they are donating inside Obi pocket direct, account direct. Before some party chiefs says, why would they be putting money into Obi's account direct? Why not in party purse? Before they then change that thing. Obi on his own is a criminal on his own. Obi that saved the money of Anambra inside the bank and said that he returned the money. You know how much if you deposit that kind of money inside the account for good 8 years, you know how much you are going to earn? After you remove the money that you save, Obi gained a lot of money in Anambra. He eat their money, then he come and say, I don't blame those IPOP and whatever, maybe Igbo people, because Obi is their God now. Anything you say now is just like Obi is their Jesus. Obi is just their Jesus.
Just like they took Nnamdi Kanu as their Jesus too.
Yes, Nnamdi Kanu is their savior, is their Messiah. That is why I don't know I don't know how Igbo people are very, very. I don't know how I would say they like to act movie. Yes, they like to act movie. Everything about their life is to act movie. Politics you don't know how to do. Why don't you go back to your business and start doing business? You are doing regional politics. Obi win Sokoto, Obi win Tatafa, Obi win this, Obi win not. It is we will know through the north that they really like Obi, they want to be. They will come out and protest. Or you say will be that they are bringing plastic of rice or plastic of fried rice to court. Who did that who is that one help? Eh? They are bringing fake document to court. Fake. They tell them to go and bring evidence. Okay, you that have 40 agents in polling unit, you want to compare to a party that have 176 plus in all the units. Okay, you say you won the election, but you have 40 agents, 40,000 agents in each polling unit, and there's a lot of polling unit. You did not cover all the polling unit. Then how do you win? Who write the winning for you? Who told you that you win? So those people that you don't have agents. Is it those people that vote there that are using camera phone? Obi thought that when they say that they should go and bring evidence people, they will go and bring people that will come and people with that will come and tender their evidence in court. He thought it's those people with camera phone that they will say they should go and bring. Obi, I don't think Obi know what is the meaning of court, or they are obedient idiots. So, but I know as everything is going now, some people that are against Tinubu now, they are commending Tinubu right now. Many people are on social media. Some people are now changing their tone because of the Baba say he's going to hit the ground running, and he's doing that. He's doing that right now.
From day one. From day one.
From day one, he has been doing it. Look at he sent this thing to House of Assembly advisors, 20 advisors. Some people are saying, what do you need 20 advisors for? I asked some people, do you want him to use one advisor for 2-3 sectors or two sectors? Baba know what he's doing. 20 advisors for, let me tell you, one sector for one advisor. He will put better advisors so that he will ask, he will already, this is my advisor. Advise me on this, advise me on this, advise me on this. That is how to hit the ground running, not to just relax and say you know about everything. Tinubu don't know about everything. What he knows, he knows. He needs advisors. But that is how to hit the ground running. Look at the Labour Party. They have turned Labour Union, or what did they call them? They've turned it to partisans. You want to come outside, come and protest. How many years government? Just how many days the government? You want to protest and now destabilize the nation. When they start protesting now, people that don't have more money to buy petrol, and they will now turn the country to mess. They will start looting shops. You turn the country to mess because of want to protest. That is why I don't know why this labor union is still functioning. They have to dissolve it because we don't need them. They don't need them. They are part of IPOP now. They are part of IPOP. We don't need them. Let Baba do what he wants to do. Let us fix the country and put the country at the right direction. People have suffered. Nigeria suffers a lot. So now we have gained a better president, a technocrat that will handle that country and put the country at the right direction. After Tinubu left off, anytime when Tinubu leave that office, another person that wants to control that office will meet, just like Lagos. Just like the development will continue. Everything will continue. Better thing will continue in that country. Thank you, Sima.
Thank you.
I appreciate your show. And I forgot to tell you that lion I told you to put at your back, you didn't put that lion down, Sima. Put that lion. You are a lion. You are a lion.
You are a lion.
You are a lion. So you don't know since you don't defy these people, they come. Another person go don't run no. And the juju way they use, it be like say you go cut so for me too.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. I salute you.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Hello. Okay. Yes, please.
Hello,
go ahead.
Guys.
Yes.
Good evening.
I salute
My
you.
name is Bola. I'm calling from Lagos.
Yes, please go ahead.
I just want to make a contribution for this program today that all of us in this city boy, we have to thank God that we are not following loser. You don't follow loser. Even we that in Nigeria, all those people that are carrying propaganda that Baba is this, Baba is that, they have already submit themselves that this man is doing well. Those people that are not on social media, that is why we just have a president for almost, let's say, since 1999, the time when they collect the independence. This is the best man for the job. That is why we don't follow loser. All this will be, you say something one show that they say it has finished for Obi, it has finished. But what is making them still talk that they can't go back and tell those people that they donate money for him? You can't tell them that, okay, let's just withdraw this case now, unless if that case turn into another thing for him, which is, I know that at the end of the day, the man must be entered jail. We see it. That's my contribution for this night.
Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate your call. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right, guys. The line is open. If you want to call, you can call in now and make your contribution. Wow. I wasn't thinking I'm going to stay till now. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
How are you?
Very good. Yourself?
We are there. We are there now. We are where we are looking for.
Exactly.
We are not the president. Yeah. So my own contribution today is that I want to talk about these bad belly people. All these bad belly from Pa Banjo. That man, I'm sorry to say, is an elderly man, but he's evil. I'm telling you this because this man has been doing bad for Yoruba race under the guise of Afenifere. Now God has exposed him. God used truth to expose lies. That is the way of God. Now he did it to Awolowo. Though some of us who are not born then, somebody said it. Those who are around then, who are elderly one of our by exposing that he is the one who said he went to the government then that they should arrest Awolowo because Awolowo gave advice. Awolowo was jailed because of his statements. This same man, Baba Banjo, he did it to Abiola. Then it's June 12th, it's June 12th, it's June 12th. He's the one that always go behind to go and say Al Mustafa that he wants to see Abacha. Al Mustafa said it, that there is one very man, and he has described him. This Papa Banjo, he started with Tinubu too. Since 1999, Tinubu have been doing so much for me. He didn't have any house again. If you go and listen to his interview on Alawi, he said the only house his father gave his mother built in Lagos. He sold it. And he's lying that he sold house in Surulere to go and buy house in Lekki. Is it possible? Do you know how much they are selling house in Lekki? But because Tinubu is a kind person, if he gives you something and you come out tomorrow and said he didn't give you, he will just leave you because he know that you lack understanding. That is how your knowledge is. And those who are present, those who knew that it was Tinubu that built that house, that gave him that land with CFO, because he's among he doesn't have any house again. You understand? So when he said his children who are in the US said he should sell out, he's a liar, a old man, a 90-something-year-old man lying. Now, not only did he stop there, he antagonized to the extent that he called people to be, character assassination against this man. This man was looking in. He didn't say anything. The next day, the eve of election, he said if Obi is not declared as a winner, we should forget about Nigeria because of the hatred he has for Tinubu.
Now Tinubu has gone there. God has did what he wants because God always support the truth. Now, what I want to say is this. This man must leave Lagos. He has a family house in Jebubo. That is where his father, his mother is Igbo. His mother is Igbo. We didn't know until now. His mother, his biological mother that built house in Lagos, he was a Igbo woman. He has a family house in Ijebubo. The family house his father has. He can go back to one room there and be living. He's 90-something year old. We don't need him in Lagos again. And I'm saying this message to Governor Sanwo-Olu. I am part of you. I'm saying this. I'm not trying to, talk with authority. But I believe you all know what this man has done to Asiwaju. They have to withdraw that CFO in VGC where they gave him that land. It was Asiwaju that gave him that land with the CFO, with the land. Not only that, Asiwaju always said, he said it himself with his mouth, two cows every December with so many bag of rice with millions of naira. Every December. This is how this man has been doing for him. For the past 22 or 23 years, we have entered this democracy. Yet, not only that, if he has anything to do, Asiwaju give him millions. Yet, he has never been satisfied. He wants to turn himself to God upon Asiwaju, and God has fulfilled Asiwaju's destiny. Now, that land must be taken back. That land, that house must be demolished. If they cannot demolish it, it has to be a museum, or they should withdraw the CFO and resell it. It's a government property. We cannot be giving the enemy the state property. He is a pure enemy. He is old enough. Let him go and face the music in the front of God once he dies. We cannot jail him, we cannot do anything for him, but all the bad he has been doing for the Yoruba is from our time. Let him go back to Ijebubo first and be living there in a single room with Sockaway. Let him go and be doing that and see maybe it will last for 6 months. He's already deteriorated because he's almost 69, 96 years or 95 years now. So let him go and live in the Ijebubo with Latin and Sockaway and see maybe it will last for 6 months. They must do this for him because he has to face his music. It is not by they are trying to emulate him. That is what he deserves.
All right.
Must be
brother, you just call, you are still talking about one person. What is the essence of that?
I'm sorry, because of the kind of pains I have with what it does. What I'm mentioning now, I want to talk about two other properties. Asiwaju has got his own. Kanayo also must go back to Anambra if he has any house in Lagos, because those are the front bumper, front enemy. Sherman and Katie Echop, if they have house in Lagos, they must start paying big normal tax. Formerly, Lagos State was friendly to everybody. You see, they want to take it from us. All those evil people that champion against Tinubu for Lagos State, that they want to take Lagos State, their taxes must be double. Thank you, Insima. Bye.
Thank you very much. Show you. All right, guys. It's not easy, guys. I mean, these guys, I know they have done a lot of things that make us to be so angry, but the most important thing is that the city boy has taken over. Are you getting me now? Now, just to confirm before I leave, before I end this broadcast, I want you to listen to this and understand. Just like when one of the callers said that these IPOP Biafra leaders, we don't even know why they are holding their licenses, because it's a disgrace to the Nigerian legal practice that these people are still holding these licenses. You see, when Nigerian government give licenses to all these incompetent people in the name of lawyer or barrister, this is the kind of result that we'll get. How can you give people license and they are all fools and criminals? They don't know what they are doing. We think that is it Nigeria Bar Association and the disciplinary committee must do something about these Biafra IPOP criminals, that because they are lawyers in Nigeria, they think they can just be doing anything anyhow because they want to please their brother, disobedient children. So I want you to pay attention to this. Very, very important. Pay attention to this.
INEC cannot assume the shoes of a co-contestant as if it contested the election and is now fighting a proxy war like my neighbor has put it. They have.
Hello?
Hello, Sima, my brother. How are you?
Fine, thank you. Yourself?
GN called the Labour Party presidential.
Fine. I just want to thank you for all your wonderful efforts, how you started this program, and you are still doing it for Nigerians, not just for you, but for the whole Nigeria, for the development of, for the progress of every Nigerian. And we thank God. We saw and we conquer the enemy at the end of the day.
Exactly.
And we don't have to revenge. That is what I will say. Nothing as good as you are progressing in the front of your enemy. It is a shameful thing when your enemy see you progressing, achieving. The man that just spoke now that they should demolish someone else. It's not necessary. We don't need. People will learn from their mistakes. Understand?
Yes.
People will learn from their mistakes. And it has happened. We're not going to shoot any evil away from our land. They will dare and learn how we develop our own place with an action without talking too much. They have a lot of things to learn from Yoruba politics, Akwa Ibom politics, all the political policies, or how can I say? So, well, let me put that aside. My contribution is that we need to do something about NLC, Nigeria Labour Congress. They are not fighting for any workers. They are fighting for their mouth. They have already turned that organization to turn into politics. And Asiwaju should take a vital action now. Either we ask all the ESCO to resign. They need to do the check and balancing at that NLC, because it doesn't make sense if they started doing politics. Because I watched the video on your program now, and it's very sad. So, and again, the issue of starvation. I could remember when I was younger, all these aged people in my village. The government staff harassing them for them to pay tax. And the poor people are paying tax, the rich people don't want to pay tax. Look at all these celebrities acquiring and
We can't hear you, sir. I don't know. We can't hear you. We can't hear you. Hello, your name and where you calling us from?
hello.
Yes.
Yeah, good afternoon, my brother.
I salute you.
Yeah, thank you for the job. God will continue to uplifting you in all ramifications.
Yep.
I would just like to advise my brother, my Igbo's brothers, that they should please, in whatever they are doing, they should try as much as possible to also add education in whatever they are doing. Because, you know, in Nigeria, most of the problem we are having, we can say, is from Igbo side. If you are looking at Yoruba accommodating people, Hausa are in good relationship with Yoruba. Many people, many tribes in Nigeria are very okay with Yoruba. It is Igbo that we say, okay, Hausa, they are this, they are that.
the same Igbo will come to Yoruba, and next time you see them with another people. They should please, even if somebody wants to do business, they should please also go to school. Even if it is common sense, they should be able to get. I used to tackle Igbo people when online when they are arguing, doing this or doing that. There was yesterday I now saw a post. The post on a Biafra something like that. They started arguing between each other. I was like, oh my God, the way they reason, not all Igbos, there are many Igbos, they are very good, they have manners, you understand what I'm saying? But there are some of them that the way they reason, they will see something that is white and they will keep shouting, it is black, it is black, it is black. How, like, why are these people reason? When you are shouting, okay, because they hate Igbo, because they are envy us, because they are scaring of us, they know we can do better, we are the richest people, we can do this. Come on, where are you rich? If they are talking of 5 richest people in Nigeria, Igbo is not in the list. They will pick this Dangote, they will pick Otedola, they will pick Femi, Otedola, they will pick so many people like that. That is Igbo. When you have 500 million, you think that is what they call money? That is not money, man. You are doing business, you are okay, good and fine. You understand? You still need common sense. It is not money. It is not only money people use to run life. It is not only money you need to run life. You still need common sense with whatever you are doing. That is number 1. Are you with me, my brother?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So they should have something like that. And also, all these our pastors, they need no. People should know that this what they are saying. Look at people that are rich in the world. There are many people, they don't even in Nigeria, we have somebody that have university. He has never believed in God. We are not saying people should not believe in God, but they should not allow people to be using them. If you are saying Jagaban, Tinubu is not okay to be a president of Nigeria, are we insane? Are we crazy? There's no politician in Nigeria that is qualified for the job more than Jagaban. These are my reasons. This Jagaban has never been in their clubs. He has never joined PDP. People believe that if you are not in PDP in some year before 2015, you are not in party. You cannot do anything. This man has been an opposition. He is opposing people since 1999. He's opposing these people. Like, okay, what you are doing is not good. What is the fight between Obasanjo and Tinubu? The fight between them is creating more local government in Lagos State. Why, if a governor can think that, okay, I want to add 20 more local government to my state, it means from the allocation coming from the federal government, you still have to cater for another 20 local government extra. There are governors that they are keeping the money. Even the local government they are still keeping the money in their pocket. And you now see another governor that's okay, I want to add more people. I want to add more local government so that my people can benefit government. He still needs to give them all this money. This man was not paid allocation for good 3.5 years. I was in Lagos. People were going fine. And the workers, they are paying. He has never hold any workers, and he creates more jobs. Nobody that will be in Lagos State that time, even if you don't know anybody, you will be fine. Because we have good government. They were fighting this man simply because he said, okay, if Nigeria cannot get a 24-hour light, I will do it for my state. Because of that, they started fighting him. Okay, what do we still need from government that is more than that? Somebody that is fighting, they are punishing because of people. This man was the first governor to say, okay, free education in Nigeria. I happens to be the one of the person that benefited from his free government. I went to Ikoyi Grammar School. We and Falomo Grammar School, we are in the same fence. I benefited from free education. I did work without paying penny. If this man can be in power, what do we want to say about this Obi they are talking? Obi is not qualified to represent us in anywhere in the whole world. With this Obi, the reason why people are shouting Obi is because they know what Jagaba can do. They know what Tinubu can do for the country. They want somebody they can shout. Look at what happened now. The way they shout to the Jonathan the other time, it started reverse the subsidy. They not born Tinubu way to mention subsidy. When they shout on him, he will keep quiet. Who want to do that to Tinubu? Who want to do it to Tinubu? He know what he's doing. I know what he wants. That's the kind of president we want in our country. Look at what is happening in Ukraine now. For any reasonable people, we know that the president they have is not a reasonable person. Because you are okay, you will not be using by American, by Europe to be fighting your brother, because Ukraine and Russia, they are more of brother. This thing will not affect America. It will not affect Europe. It will only affect your people, because your people, they are killing your people. They are bastardizing your country and every day, because they put somebody that is not even a politician, that doesn't know how things work. I plead to my brothers and my sister that are Hebrew. They should let us allow peace. They let us allow harmony. Yes, you are looking for something. Even if Yoruba doesn't know how to play his game, Tinubu will not be president. We will not be president. You need to romance with people. That is why they say democracy. Or do we need military government? If we need military government, that is when you say, okay, I want to do this, I want to do that. If it is democracy, you need to romance, do all what it takes for you to be in that power. And because we get sense, because we have this, before we have that, we can do it. If you get sense, use that sense to become president. If you know it is only empty barrel that are used to shout. My people to stop. They should stop shouting. They should do what they need to do. That is all my contribution for today. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. I appreciate your contribution. Thank you very much. All right. I had other callers, but I don't know what happened to that brother, if he's going to be able to talk now. Because this thing was not, we didn't hear him very well. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
we didn't hear you the last time clear, but I don't know if you are free to still talk.
Okay, let me call you back in 5 minutes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right. Let me. Okay. All right, guys. So thank you very much for this wonderful opportunity, for listening. I wanted to play just one video of these IPOP people. Let me see if I still have that video again, because I wanted to show you something.
Hello, Gansima.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello. The Apogun Pote of the universe. Your name will forever be remembered. For the unified, for cooling all the problem of Nigeria, the fighting, the boiling water that people put on fire, by cooling them down. The Apogun Pote of the universe. My brother, the man, according to you and my table president, he hit the ground running for the first day. Second day, hit the ground running. Set up his house. 4th day, 5th day, hit the ground running. See, do you notice do you know what is in town now? Because I just wake up now, enter your program.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want to tell you what is in the ground.
What is going on?
The price of gas
has come down from 40,000 to 6,000.
Cooking gas.
It?
Yes.
Eh?
Cooking gas, right?
Yes, domestic gas. Are you hearing it?
Mm-hmm.
Then, are you hearing that our stock exchange is the highest ever? Any president ever within this week? Any president that have ruled us ever? This week, since Tinubu took over, is the highest, the gain. Now, have you heard of diesel come down to 650 naira? This is changing now. The petrol is coming down. Have you heard of that? It's coming down. It has not come up, but it's coming down.
Yep.
Do you know that this Emefiele and Mele Kyari, they were the one that tied Nigeria economy down. But the man hit the ground. He keep on hit the ground harder, keep on running. All of them are just running up and down. My brother, now you think I want make a open for you. Nigeria go better. We don't get best president too. He knows this. Reno Mokri talking. That one now, Asiwaju person, he is using wisdom to enter those enemy on reasonable people.
Mm-hmm.
He hit the ground today, or the other guy also hit the ground today. That within a week, the achievement is much. We not be 100 days or week. My brother, I will still call you. I just let me just give you this instance.
Thank you, because I'm gonna be ending this program because I'm not gonna be able to stay more. I need to work tomorrow morning.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We don't need to thank you, because if you have not come out, our eyes no go open for Yoruba land. And now so therefore dominate us. Now so therefore Rambo also. See the way the man even handle. You see the way I knew he will handle them. He knew them very well. See the way he handled this situation of they will go to strike. My able guy have been telling me he will go to strike. That is why I was talking that he should not allow anybody to hold any protest in Lagos. Any protest at all in Lagos. To come and destroy our land. Anything, even in your land, they should not allow anybody to hold. If they let them go back to Igbo, let them go and organize in Igbo and hold their protest. God will bless you. Just let us be rejoiced. Now, true talk, I give it to you now. It's day for news today now. Asiwaju break record. God will bless you, my brother.
All right, stay blessed yourself.
All right, sir.
All right.
Yeah.
Bye-bye. Okay. Hello. Obongan. Aso araya. Oh, are they me? Yes, sir. You call me Mwamba full time.
Oh my dear, Madam, you try too much. God will bless you.
Amen.
God don't bless you finish.
We are already blessed big time.
God
So
don't bless you. Oh. Anyway, I didn't have anything to say. You know me now. I want to ask you about Akpabio. What is happening? Because I don't understand what I'm saying.
What are you saying?
About Akpabio, what is happening?
Akpabio is going to be our Senate president now.
Why all these people, they are every time they are against him, all this.
Now all Jews are Kalu and his brothers now. But that would not work.
I'm scared, Sha. I didn't know.
You do what? You are scared?
Because I don't like what I'm saying.
The people that are playing politics, they know how to play their politics. There's nothing happening. Forget it. I mean, don't know Akpabio before.
I said, let me at least let me.
Akpabio is our Senate president. Forget, nothing will happen to
I'm
Akpabio.
happy now. You know, when I hear from you, I will cool down my temper.
Yes, cool your temper. Okay.
Yes, so I'm cool now. I'm cool.
Yes, please.
Oh my dear. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Stay blessed.
Thank you for everything. Have a nice night.
And you too.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'll see you there.
All right. I'll see you there. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, guys. Okay, I pick up another one call before I end. I've tried though. I wasn't thinking I'm going to stay till now. Hello, brother. Please go ahead.
Good evening, my brother.
I salute you.
My name is Yes Daddy.
Yes, Daddy.
Yes.
Are you still yesing daddies?
Yes, now you know there is hope now.
There is hope.
There is hope. Even though they swear in Tinubu, Buhari Obi will still become president. You know, our prophet don't tell us.
Obi is coming.
Yes, our prophet repeats Suleiman. And the prophet criminal, this prophet criminal, Paul Eneche, these are the three criminals that we think they are men of God, but me, I see them as God of men. All these people are criminals. They are just prophets, but they can only deceive their gullible followers. My brother, you see, IPOB has been declared as a terrorist group. And I trust my evil president. I want my evil president to use Tucano jets to treat them the way they treat Boko Haram in the Northeast. You can see that Boko Haram is now almost to nothing. They have been reduced to almost to nothing. Please, the 6th Tucano jet available in Nigeria, one in the Ebonyi State, one in Abia State, 2 in Imo State, 2 in Anambra State. Let them first finish these foolish people first. They think they can hold Nigeria to ransom. You don't know that the Tucano jet is a game changer. When Boko Haram was doing as if they get 3 heads, when they brought in Tucano jet, where are they today? One, the advantage of that Tucano jet have precision. It can pick you from a very far distance, even in the air. So please, IPOB, their game is up. Is that they surrender or Nigeria surrender again? On the basis of these, our criminal pastors, my brother, there is no prophecy again. Obi is just waiting, start with the court. I want these lawyers, this is our son, let them cash out. This is the year of cash out. Me too, I'm going to study law next year. The next 4 years, I will present to be.
I'm telling you.
I will represent to be the next 4 years. I will cash out big time. You see, my brother, they are criminals. One of the callers were saying earlier that first 5 richest people in Nigeria, Igbo man is not among. Yes, he's right. Number 1 is Dangote. Number 2 is Rapif Mohammed. This the guy that owns Pua. Number 3 is Femi Oterola. Number 4 is this guy that owns Glo. I don't forget this man name that owns Glo. And number 5 is this what's his name again? These are the 5 richest people in Nigeria. No Igbo mans among. And where do they get their criminal money from? They go to Malaysia, sell drug, and bring the money and open shop and begin to tell people that I'm rich, they are rich. Rich my food. How many people do they feed? They don't feed me and my family, so I don't see them as rich. So these Igbo criminals, they lie they should support Tinubu. We are not begging for them to support the government.
a time will come that they will be forced to support. I know nothing APC can do to these criminal Igbos that will satisfy them. If Buhari can give them second Niger bridge that Jonathan couldn't give them, Buhari do East West Road that Jonathan couldn't give them, and a lot of projects. Buhari electrify Aba area markets in Aba. Over 4,000 shops. Buhari electrify everything for them. A lot of projects went on in the East. In as much as I don't like Buhari, but there are some aspects in terms of project, the man did well. But these criminals still never like him. So I don't expect our able president to kill himself for these Igbo people to satisfy them. The Senate president is going to South and Akpabio is our choice. The uncommon governor, he worked well in Akwa Ibom. The blueprint is still there. That's why all the governors are following it. Look at the stadium alone that he built. So we want Akpabio in the Igbos, the only position that is left for Southeast. Okay? The only position that is left for Southeast is a head boy. If they can take head boy, we will give Obi head boy of Nigeria. So that he can lead the men in this country. Thank you, my brother. Oh,
thank you. Thank you very much. All right, guys. Thank you very much. I wanted to talk about these Biafra lawyers. I think I have no time, guys. Thank you very much, guys. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend